Hey, Talking Head DM here. Sorry to start the session off like this. Got to have some clarifications and stuff going on. So beginning of the session, first couple minutes of it are going to be lost. So it's just going to be me talking, kind of giving a very light recap about those minutes. Essentially what's going on is recapping of what happened in the previous session and then getting back into this as they kind of started along their way. They were talking about what had just happened with Onyx and then just kind of walking through again through the tunnels, and Cutthroat starts to take leadership of the groups and she's the one who kind of knows the way around some stuff so far, at least has the best idea of things going around. As the party's kind of taking their walk along, they were hearing some noises of fighting, clanging swords, yelling, and echoing that appeared to be happening further down in the tunnel. However, it always seemed to just be on the opposite side or around a bend of a tunnel or something like that. As they were walking around, they noticed that the fungi around the area are also getting a little bit more withered and less vibrant in their luminescence. Everyone did a perception check. Not everybody rolled very well, so they kind of just kept moseying along, and Cutthroat, taking the lead, ended up getting the brunt, or at least like the most information from this situation going on. As they were walking forward, the scene starts to turn from their normal rocky surroundings into a more misty red grass as the kind of sky also starts to come up around them, and they are no longer appearing to be in the land of the Underdark. Instead, they are in a sort of vision, and hopefully that kind of gives some more information. All right, we're going to jump back into it. You're going to be with the players. Bye. So as you guys are kind of realizing the area around you is no longer these caves you were in. You were seeing this red tinged sky. There's this pink smog in the air. The grass is red. It looks to be like it's stained from that sky. You're seeing this broken path, and you see that cloaked figure. Cutthroat, you said you rolled a 20?
Yeah, it'd be a 24 with my additional shit, but
Okay. We'll count that as a group roll for everyone here. Cutthroat, as you are seeing this person walking towards you, you're seeing that this kind of figure has kind of like this cloak kind of billowing in some kind of wind that you're not able to feel. Even in this area that you're in, it's almost like this is all fake to you. You're able to pick out that this doesn't seem where you are now. Everyone else surrounding you appears to be more kind of stuck in this haze of who is this person walking towards you guys. As you are starting to see them come up, all of you hear collectively a kind of voice come into all of your heads.
hey guys. So, that card I drew, guess that put me in a different plane here. I'm, in Avernus. Yeah. Realized I didn't have my stuff when I got dropped here, so if you have it, that's cool. If not, no biggie. Doing some adventures down here. None of the most pleasant adventures, so not all of you will like it, but I'm making it work. Making some acquaintances. Whoa, and one of my friends down here so they can get me out of here to Mulheron. And
So all of you kind of hear this more so happen as you continue seeing this figure walking forward. At the very end of this figure's talking, you had seen a rather crude formation of some kind of vehicle. As you saw, there was four wheels on it, there was metal attached to it. It's nothing like you've seen down here in your normal day-to-days as you're unsure of what was happening, but you see this thing spitting out flames. It almost looked like its own monster of some kind as it had overtaken and run into this figure that you now hear to be Cirella. And as quick as the car had come across and run into your friend, the whole scene around you begins to disappear, and you see that redness that was previously coming down from the ceiling and surrounding you slowly starts to rewind itself all the way back up into the ceiling and disappear into the rocks, almost like it has gone into some kind of seeping cracks inside of here. However, you do note that the sounds of the attacks, the sound of like swords clanging together does not appear to disappear or fade away.
Well then.
In which, what was the town that she said? Or something?
Avernus.
Avon.
Yeah.
Avernus, yes.
That's where she's at. Yes.
Good to know.
Good to know. Say, hopefully that vision helped you guys out a little bit. I did have something else planned. Unfortunately, it's going to have to pass for the moment, so I can have somebody else take place in that, and that won't be a big deal.
I told you the mushrooms talk to me.
So
the
I'm
mushroom.
just making sure. Did Cutthroat see this at all, or is
Cutthroat
this
being surrounded by the other people did also get privy to seeing this. Maybe she did not recognize who this figure was, but she was able to kind of point that out to everyone else.
Okay?
It's like I know this person.
Who's that? Who be that?
So Cirella's not in Mahalan. I can't say it.
Well, Heron.
Mahalan. Like we all
Someone
thought.
went to school.
Dead at. Like we all thought.
She's
Yes.
trying to get there, sounds like.
Yeah.
And then she got run over.
She got run over.
She got
Question mark?
she got kidnapped? Question mark.
Kidnap.
Ugh. How did she get a vision to us?
Maybe one of her acquaintances? She
Maybe it was that red
Has found-
smog.
Ooh.
Maybe this red smog over here had something to deal with it. I mean, just like this one has a pink mushroom on her face. Who knows?
No, it was the mushrooms.
Was it the mushrooms?
It was the mushrooms.
Did
It
you
was
guys
the
eat
mushroom.
anything last night that might have, like, I don't know, given you a vision of some sort?
Maybe the
You
mushrooms.
never know.
I mean, I just tried to cut it off my face and he ate anything.
Doesn't appear to have gotten any worse on you, Nevira.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right.
Those damn mushrooms.
Damn mushrooms indeed. But you do notice that, Gruk, as you were taking a look at these mushrooms, that again, they are starting to look like they're becoming more withered and decayed the further along you guys continue going along.
Oh, they're not so pretty no more.
What do you mean by that?
Maybe the closer we get to civilization, maybe they just get more weather. Maybe they're just not as good anymore.
Or what if something's killing them?
Yeah, because when we were back there, and I just kind of point back. Because, everyone knows where I'm pointing to. Yeah, but back there were pretty mushrooms. They were all different kinds of colors and everything. But now they're all, like, looking dead and stuff.
Ooh.
It's a good thing we grabbed mushrooms when we did them.
Just like Sierra's shirt, dead on the inside.
Yeah, me too.
Does Gwen just have, like, a patch as well, like, on her?
That would be really cute if she used a bunch of patches on her cloth.
She's got a sash. like a Girl Scout sash.
This is the one I got from when I identified it a rock.
It's like the oldest patch on there. It's like withered on. Slightly frayed.
Held on by about 3 pieces of string.
Yeah. So as you guys kind of reconcile yourselves from seeing this strange vision, I'm assuming you guys are wanting to continue going forward along these cavern paths.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Sure.
Continuing on, the sound of what appears to be fighting is now more prevalent to all of you as you all continue on. And from these mushrooms, this will be for Gruk and for Nevira. Gruk, you're noticing these mushrooms being more and more dead. What you're also noticing is that there appears to be something perhaps leeching off of them. Nevira, with your pimple, it is kind of like vibrating on your face to a degree. Like you can feel that something is like moving on your face. And the only thing there would be your pustule.
Gross.
As this is happening to you, you start to see that there is a kind of pink haze that you had previously had to you is slowly starting to turn on the outer rim of your vision. The pinkness is no longer turning pink. It is instead turning into a sickly green.
Great.
Yes.
Ooh.
All of you turn and look at Nevira, and you see, to your utter dismay that that pink pustule that previously was there is now slowly turning into a green ooze.
Yee.
Oh,
Got some color changes there, ma'am.
color changes.
Yeah, it's
Ew.
turning green like me.
Does it feel any different? Like, is it just slipping off my face, or
As you're like touching it previously, for like what a pimple would be, is it would be like kind of like raw to the touch kind of feeling. This you like go to squeeze it and it's almost like you ever had a like a boba tea, those like little jelly balls inside of them? Yeah, that is how that is feeling now.
That's gruesome.
I want
You
this off
want
my
me
face
to-
so much.
Nevira, you want me to pop that for you?
I tried. We tried cutting it off. Remember, like, set
Yeah,
last.
bro. I got a bigger stick to do it with. than a
Yeah,
bullet.
no,
I got,
Gruk.
no, you sure?
Thank you. I'm good.
All right. No, put it away. I'm
So-
always here if you need me.
As you kind of make that short discovery, Nevira, your vision still has kind of like the center being pink, the outsides are being that kind of like greenish tinge as this kind of happens and you make this revelation of your friends telling you how this is feeling. You guys continue marching along your way. Gwen, what you notice as you guys are starting to make your way forward is the smoothness of the stone as you're making your way through these places. It is no longer that kind of irregular, misshapen patterns of something kind of carving its way through here, or perhaps something eating its way through here, as you're familiar with some of these underground monsters that might crawl their way through here. But you're noticing it's getting smoother, almost like it is more kind of like how you saw at the previous guy's house where Onyx was at, that you saw this was like an intentional kind of tunnel being dug. And as you're seeing it, you're starting to see these small, like little symbols along some of the walls. They're almost like markers of some kind. You can make a history check to see if you can tell more about the
Oh,
symbols.
damn, they're not thieves' camp.
They're not thieves' cant symbols.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
This will be for Gwen if she wants to try and read more into the stone.
I'm good.
So you can try reading the stone. It will be a disadvantage for you.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get anything, so.
You said history, right?
Yes. With it, if it's anything with rocks, it will be with advantage for you.
Oh, that's
And
not
this
right.
deals
Come
with the
on.
rock.
Come on, number 10.
Damn.
Damn.
All right. 10.
10. All right. So what you're able to gather at least is that these are definitely marking symbols of some kind, almost like they're saying that like maybe something's empty or used. So that's what you can gather from the symbols where you're at.
Empty or used? Okay. All right.
You all
Not
can continue making your way forward. Or sorry, do you have any more to talk about?
Oh, sorry. No, please go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
No, I'm trying to figure out what that means. I don't know.
And do your
That's it. I
use.
was just talking out loud. Sorry.
My soul. I'm sorry. Wait, what?
What? As you guys continue walking your way forward, you're noticing that the spaces you're getting into, for a cutthroat and Gruk, they're getting smaller in terms of like the size of these tunnels you can start going through. So you're not at the point where you're having to like crawl just yet, but you're definitely at the point where you're hunched or your head has to be ducked down. The Gwen, Tom, and Vera, you guys are going to be walking just fine. It's almost like this is meant for your height. This is easy. It's supposed to be like this.
Something like that.
Small.
What'd you say, Gruk?
I said because it's small.
Because it's small. What'd you say, Nevira?
I said, oh, finally, something my size.
It's all meant this way.
Mhm.
As you guys are going, Gwen, you're picking up on these rock formations and such, and you're realizing that the footing of where you guys are going, this path that you guys are walking on, is no longer just that smooth stone that you had seen before. You're starting to see like there's little grooves, like perfectly small, almost like inclined grooves, making their way up towards something. And as you guys are quickly coming up on this, you realize that there's no more mushrooms anywhere where you are at. The sound of all the fighting and stuff that you had seen is almost gone. It's non-existent. You guys, as you were walking, walked out of some kind of area. And instead you're walking what looks to be towards stairs.
Okay.
Sick.
I'll turn on a camera. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Ooh.
So as you guys are starting to walk your way forward, you guys are realizing that you're coming up into some kind of like stairway of some kind. As this is happening, Nevira, you feel something fall.
What do you mean feel something?
You feel something fall
What? On me? Near me?
on the ground.
Off me? What do I look at? I look at the
I don't
ground.
know. What do you do?
I look at the ground.
You look at the ground. You
Yeah.
see a little green slime ball at your feet.
I'm still here,
Uh-oh.
guys.
So kind of back away from it? See if it
Sure, you
moves?
can back away. As you back away, it follows at the same pace you are.
Guys, there's a green slimy thing. It's following me.
Cutthroat, Gwen, and Gruk, you do not see this.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You don't know what the fuck I'm talking
There's-
about. It's
There's
right there.
nothing at your feet.
It's like a little squishy green thing.
Just nothing.
I'm gonna poke at it with my foot. Just like, boop.
You poke at it with your foot, and you feel like you're almost like touching yourself in the face.
I touch my face.
It's not there.
Hey! Okay.
Do we?
Everyone
do
else
they know?
still sees it on your face.
Guys, the mushroom fell off my face. It's on the floor.
No, it's still right there on your face.
No, it's right
It's
there.
still on your face.
It's
on your
right
face.
here. And then I'm gonna touch it. It's right here.
Nevira, as you see your friend touch your face, you feel like it's touching your face, like it is normal. Like you don't feel that pustule on your face anymore.
Can I try grabbing it?
Sure. As you grab it, all of you now see this. Here, how do we want to do this? Do I want to describe it from Nevira's point of view first, or from the rest of you guys' point of view first?
That's up to you.
All right, we'll go with Nevira. So, Nevira, you said you grabbed it.
Mm-hmm.
What arm?
Right?
Okay.
Because this is when I put up.
All right. As you go to grab it, it kind of like jumps at you, and you slowly start to see it like start to envelop your whole arm. Do you still have the bracelets?
Yeah.
Cool. On one specific arm or the both of them?
No, I split them up. I had 2 on this one and 1 on this one.
Cool. Great thing. As it reaches that bracelet, it latches. You see it like split, almost like it's like grabbing onto both of these bracelets now, and pulls your hands together as it slowly starts to kind of encase both of your arms together like this.
I should have popped it.
Jumping to the outside, all of you guys, you just see Nevira lock her arms together and is like unable to move herself. Nevira, how are you acting?
Guys, hey. The mushrooms engulfing me. Help me.
Do we see the like green stuff all over her hands or no?
No, you just see it on her face. It's almost like she's having an hallucination.
I mean, just
No.
undo your hands.
I can't.
Yeah,
it's
just
slowly engulfing our
Nevira.
hands.
There's nothing on your hands or your arms.
But there is. Can I go to one of the walls and try scraping it off?
Sure. As you go to try and scrape it off, from the cracks of the wall, you see out from there a new slime meets you from the cracks. Your other friends do see that there's a new slime that comes out and meets you from the cracks and touches your hand.
You want
What
me
are
to
you
stab that
doing?
one?
Whoa!
Nevira, you want me to stab that one?
Yeah, stab it now.
Okay.
Before the stabbing occurs, Nevira, this will be just for you on this one.
Uh-huh.
As you meet this other slime, and it starts to grow up your arms, and it's starting to reach your shoulders, and almost as quick as you had seen it happen, all of your friends are not seeing this. Rather, they're seeing the slime that's in the wall, but not the one that's on you. It quickly starts to cover you, covers your mouth, goes inside of your nose, covers your eyes, covers your face. This is your perspective.
Uh-huh.
As you are being enveloped by this green slime.
Uh-huh.
Or what she sees.
Correct. Do you remember a dream you may have had long ago when you had first put on these bracelets?
Yeah.
What do you remember?
Hold on.
Let me go back in the book.
I kind of remember.
but let me flip
Not,
back.
not everything. Where the fuck is all this? Ishla? Magic shop? Really far back. Like back.
Back.
I'll describe for the other friends while you do that, Melissa.
Uh-huh.
All the other guys, you see Nevira start to walk towards the stone, seemingly trying to scrape something off, but you see something meet her as it has reached out to her. So you see something strange is coming out from these cracks of the wall and has met her. And as you see that happen, you see her head flick back as she's just looking towards the cavern ceiling.
Like, what do we do?
Disable the magic? Is this like a magic thing? What's happening?
I only know a couple things, but I don't think that's gonna help right now.
You can roll perception to see if you see anything additional with what the slime's doing. You can try and roll Arcana to see if you can tell anything about the area that you're in. If you're rolling Arcana, it'll be a disadvantage due to the shock of what's going on. If it's rolling Perception, taking a look, I'll say it'd be normal.
I'm gonna roll for some perception to see what
Sure.
what I can see. Son of a bitch! It was only a 13. It's not that
13?
low, but it was.
You can see that like this slime coming out from the wall appears to be like hovering outside of something of Nevira's hands, like holding forward, almost like it's like a force field that's like almost around. But you clearly see there's no touching of Nevira and the slime. You just see Nevira's hands clasped together and near the slime.
Okay. So what if she's not lying? What if there's actually something that's binding her hands?
Nevira, you don't remember anything?
I remember the dream, and it wasn't a good dream, and there was a person, and he was saying something menacing, but I literally cannot find the exact notes.
No worries. What you get in this vision as you are slowly being overtaken by a slime is you are inside of this slime. Your vision is now covered in green, and it is almost like a sickly transparent green. Like you see like this kind of like slime motion going over your eyes, and you can feel it inside of you. It's crawled through your nose. And as you're taking everything in, you're trying to breathe. You're trying not to suffocate. Can you roll a Constitution saving roll for me?
Yeah.
It's so sad.
You said saving? Oh, ignore
Yes,
that roll.
Constitution saving throw.
I clicked the wrong one.
It's okay.
There you go. Ooh, that was almost a one, but it's 15.
15? Okay. So, as this is happening to you, you're starting to get this like, but you're not choking. You're able to barely breathe.
Struggling.
Girl person.
The world around you is slowly starting to fade into all of this green, and you can smell the slime now inside of you. It smells like a rotting carcass. It smells like yesterday's like trough spilled out from your uncle's bar after cleaning out the bathroom for the first time in months. It's disgusting. And as soon as you kind of get that smell to you and you're just barely recovering from it, you see those same eyes from the dreams before now slowly start to make their way from your peripheral vision and come in front of you, and they are kind of like floating in front of you, almost like you were inside of something that would have these eyes. And as it looks at you and it goes, "You're back. My sister's found you, has she? Excellent. You can talk.
Who are your sisters?
You don't know?
Obviously.
You've accepted their gift, and yet you're so ignorant.
The bracelets.
No, young child. That is my gift.
Your gift.
The pimple on your face. You've
That's
accepted
from your
it from my
sister?
sister.
I accepted nothing and attached it to me.
But yet you
Okay.
came to it willingly.
I didn't want it. I've been trying to get it off.
It's a shame. We'd love to see you so soon.
I don't like you very much.
You can say one more thing.
Fuck you.
Oh. Oh, sweet child. You'll be with us soon.
No!
And as that happens, you feel like your skin slowly start to peel, and you see like the bits of your skin fall out forward from this area, and you feel a burning sensation. You're starting to take a look at yourself, and you can look down, and you see that your skin is burning away.
Oh,
Your muscles are burning away. You start to see the bone inside of you as this is happening, and you can scream from here. Do you choose to scream?
I have neighbors. I can't scream.
Okay, well,
Well,
does
and-
Nevira scream?
Yeah, uh-huh.
As you open your mouth to scream, as
I
quickly as
did
it
that.
goes into your nose, it goes into your mouth, and you feel the burning sensation inside of you.
Great.
All of your friends on the outside of this, you hear Nevira scream bloody murder. And
Do you
as
see
that
the skin
happens,
melting? Oh, sorry.
do what?
Do we see the skin melting?
No, you see nothing. You saw her head flick back, her eyes open wide, her mouth open, screaming, and as she's having this screaming sensation, you see that she starts to fall back away from the wall, and Nevira, you fall back onto your back, and you are free. You have nothing on you anymore.
Are you okay? Like,
Am I
what
burnt?
the fuck
Am I?
was that?
What's? I start kind of.
Sure,
Feeling-
as you take a look around, it doesn't seem like anything in the dream had really affected you.
You
Can I
were
try and-
tripping harder than me.
Can I take the bracelets off, or at least try? And
Sure, you can try.
I don't succeed.
No.
Correct. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay.
As you try and like get your like finger underneath them, as like you're trying to pull away from it, you're realizing that those bracelets, previously what looked to be just nonchalant normal jewelry, has now shrunk to the size of your wrist.
Great. This jewelry has come back to haunt me, along with the mushroom.
The mushroom is haunting you?
So back before, like way before, fish people before, we got some stuff, including these bracelets. I had a vision, and then I didn't think anything of it. And then I got the mushroom from the mushroom people back in the town we were in. They really didn't want that. And that was apparently a gift along with the bracelets. Apparently they're siblings. Good to know. I think he wants to take over my body. Not sure though. A little terrified.
Okay. Two things.
Uh-huh.
One, why are you ignoring visions? Magical things happen.
Well, I've never had one before, so it was kind of a new experience for me.
And two, how is a mushroom and a bracelet brother and sister? That makes
I don't know.
sense.
They're both green, but it's weird because it was pink before and now it's green. Is it still on my face?
Touch your
What's
face. It's not there.
On my face. I don't know if that's a good thing. It went inside my body.
What went inside your body?
The slime that was everywhere, it literally was suffocating me. And then I fell, obviously. And
Do
then
we still see it on her face, or is it actually gone?
Yeah, there's nothing on her face anymore. Nevira, your vision still
Okay.
remains pink.
great.
By the way, there's nothing on your face anymore.
Well, at least you look normal now.
Do I feel normal?
Depends how you would feel after an almost night terror burning you from the inside of your body, seeing your skin fall off, seeing your bones, and then falling onto your back, almost cracking the back of your skull, and then all of your friends surrounding you, just wondering if you're okay. Do you
Okay.
feel normal?
No. I feel traumatized.
What you guys all do is you take a look at least where Nevira had previously been holding her arms out into, where you had previously seen the slime, and you see no slime anymore coming out from the wall.
You're
Where'd
right.
the slime go?
I want to get out of the Underdark. I want to go home.
I'll go home.
Eventually, young
home.
child.
I want
Eventually.
to go back to the bar. In my bed. Ah.
Gwen, as your friends are having their own hysteria go around, you take a look around instead and choose to admire some of the rock formations you see around here. And what you realize to be those previously small little steps going forward are actual stairs leading up somewhere from this cave that you are in. However, do note that these stairs are just big enough for small creatures' feet. For Cutthroat and for Gruk, you guys have a little bit of trouble kind of walking your way up because like one of your feet takes up like 2-3 of these steps.
Cool.
Nice. Well, are we gonna go up there, or are we just gonna hang back? What are we doing?
Is this the way to wherever the fuck we're going? Blingdenstone?
Is that the way to Blingdenstone?
If you're wanting to know, it's a direction towards something.
Do I have any insight on that? Like,
Yes, you have insight. This is probably towards Blingdenstone.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, sure. We'll go that way. Chico!
Can you make it in there?
Ah, we'll figure it out. Right, Gruk?
Huh?
Exactly. Perfect.
As you guys are starting to make your way towards this direction and going up these small stairs, you're realizing that it's almost like these stairs are seemingly never ending or something to that effect. There's not like a winding to it. It's just a rather slow incline as it goes up, and it's just really hard to kind of fit your feet on. As you guys are looking up from here, you guys see at the top of what you assume is like the end of these stairs, there is some kind of light kind of bringing down from here that you can see now from outside of the darkness. And as you guys are making your way up towards there, you don't hear anything. It's almost like it's a very strange kind of quiet, almost like you're walking into quiet. Do you have anything you'd like to do before you reach the summit of these stairs?
I don't think so. Anybody else want to do anything?
No. I think I'm good.
Anybody want to look at any stones or see if there's any writing?
Is there writing? Any stones? Anything?
There are no writings going along the way up the stairs.
Damn.
Grok, would you like to
Have
do
you-
anything?
I guess I'll just keep going up the stairs.
Keep trucking along. All right. As you guys are making your way up the stairs, you guys, after about a couple minutes and some slips coming up the stairs from here and there, no longer kind of bringing in that air of secrecy that you guys may have had sneaking along, you guys choose to move forward along as you would normally. As you guys mount the summit of these stairs, you come into a open kind of hallway of some sort. Coming back from the stairs, going forward, you see there is this large door set out in front of you. Additionally, to this large door, you see that it's a mixture of stone and metals. It's got a shimmer going alongside of it, and you see that it is pretty beefy looking for a door. As you guys are taking a look around, you see that you are not alone. And instead, you see that there are at least 2 little gnomes set out in front of this door. And they're taking a look at you, and they have pole arms up at the ready as you guys are starting to kind of summit these stairs. And they're just kind of looking at you with like the beady little eyes. Who are you?
I think one of you two short people need to talk to him. That might be nicer.
Are you guards of some place?
We'll be the ones asking the questions here. We asked who you are.
I'm Nevira. This is Gwen, Cutthroat, and Gruk.
All right, the tall ones need to hang back a little bit.
Okay.
What did we do?
Gruk, back up.
We don't want none of your kind over here.
We're just
Okay.
What did I do?
we're just traveling through.
And you just happen to end up in our town?
We're trying to get to Blingdenstone.
Exactly. How do you know?
How do you know what?
How'd you make it through all of our fortresses?
What fortresses?
We had all of the security set up to make sure that nobody got in here. You just happened to just wander in here, just without anything?
We saw the security. What are you talking about?
Mother.
We met a guy named Onyx.
God, son of a.
Yeah, do you know Onyx?
That motherfucker. Did he do anything?
Yes, he was very brave.
Doesn't seem like it if you just made your way through here. You there, other stock you won.
Yes.
Yes, you just a yes girl?
Yes.
Yes. No. But he was very brave. He did try. But it was pretty much 5 people against 1, so he did try though.
Okay, well, at least for the 5 people against one, it sounds like it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like a chicken shit. I don't know about that, but like, whatever.
I think it was more like 2.5.
Hey, tall one, don't eat it. All right, but what are you doing here? What's the whole purpose of this?
To get to Blingdenstone.
Yeah, you found us.
Oh, you're Blingdenstone. Good to know. Thank you.
No, I'm not Blingdenstone. Hold on, do I have a name?
Oh, do I have a name? You're Squirt.
This is Patrick.
You're now Squirt.
Squirt.
Where's the gnome?
Yeah, I'm Squirt. What's do you?
Can we not enter into Blingdenstone?
You can probably take it up with our leader.
Oh, you want later. Good to know.
Can I talk to your leader?
Can we?
No, tall one, you're not going to talk to our leader. We're talking to the short ones over here.
Okay.
No, we
They
had
don't
enough
like us
fighting
here?
with the tall ones over here. I mean,
They don't
fucking
like
guys.
us tall ones.
Wait, you fought with tall earth creatures?
Yeah, we kind of have a history of being down here and barely getting out of here alive. I'm surprised the dwarf over here doesn't know any of our history, considering you guys are the ones who kind of helped us. We're thankful, but the same token, very hesitant towards this shit.
Do you
We
have
don't want to
anything
get
against
screwed over again. What'd you say?
Do you have anything against halflings?
Not necessarily. We had a few recruits you guys come down here, come and do some excavation for us. I mean, small bodies, we can fit into small things. Unlike these tall-ass motherfuckers.
They're just with our group. One of us just helping us travel through
Where are
We
you
just
guys
wanna
from,
get-
then?
various places.
Various places being? I mean, y'all just wandering just from the Underdark, just out of nowhere, and just happen to stumble into Blingdenstone?
We didn't want to be there. We're trying to get out.
Captain sent me.
The captain said,
Us. Yeah.
"Who's
Birds.
the captain?" All right, tall one. What is it? What is it? What is it?
Birds.
You talking about the Salt Baron?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, why doesn't he ever tell us anything about what's going on in these places? We gotta
I
keep
don't
these
know.
trades secret. What the fuck, people?
All they're trying to do is get to the surface, and all I'm trying to do is help them out and then get back to verse. That's all that's happening.
I don't know if we have enough parties to escort you to the surface. But again, you can talk to fucking goddamn Piers. You already know all of our secrets about here, and you see him kind of like hold up the spear again. It's where he's no longer at it. As soon as he pulls up the spear, you see 6 other deep gnomes kind of phase into existence that you previously not were taking a look at.
Shit.
All as well armed. You see them. You see one of them is holding like a gem up to his eye, and he's taking a look around.
Doing that for.
Yeah, they're clear.
Oh. Never mind.
No, you don't need. And this goes back to Squeak.
Squirt.
A squirt.
Goes back to Squirt. So that was Squeak doing that. Goes back to Squirt. Squirt takes. He's like, they don't need to know. They already know a lot of our secrets. They probably already know about this one. Yeah, it's whatever.
I have a question. Did they see all the issue that happened from?
Did we
The
see all
other
the
over there?
issue?
No, just in general. Or did they see what happened?
No,
with
you were
Nevira?
all the way down. They would have seen nothing. They may have heard some echoing if you were screaming loud enough. How loud do you think you were screaming?
Probably
Scream?
bloody fucking murder.
Scream?
Scream?
No, they don't appear to kind of like have any questions about any kind of screaming from there. Again, it
Good.
seems like you guys walked into some kind of silence as you come up here.
Is
Okay.
Squeak also a gnome?
Yes, these are all deep gnomes.
Okay.
They're not gnomes, they're deep gnomes.
Deep gnomes. Got it. I'm writing it right now. Although I spelled deep wrong on one of them, but it's
How do you
fine.
spell deep wrong?
I don't-
There are 3 letters.
4.
4.
No, D, E. E is twice, then P.
Oh. Fuck you.
4
I'm technically
iterations
correct.
of a letter. 4 iterations of a letter.
I
No,
added.
there's not 4 iterations of a letter.
I added an extra E, so it's D-E-E.
D.
Gnomes.
Gnomes.
Can I do any kind of roll to recall the history that dwarves might have with the deep gnomes?
Sure. You can roll. I would say it'd be history with disadvantage, as it wouldn't have come from like directly to you. It would have been like second or third person history information, perhaps from family.
Gotcha. Please don't screw me over. Damn it.
Were there
I'm rolling butts,
were there any
dude.
quarrels with orcs that you guys had?
No quarrels with orcs. Gwen, on your 8, what you recall is there was a time when there were issues with the drow and the Underdark, and the deep gnomes had called upon help of some dwarven families, and that was answered.
Gotcha.
Everyone cool? Do-do-do. All right, so you see Squirt is starting to like talk to the other guards for a minute. He's kind of having some whisper talks with them, and you see some of them pull out little gems, and they're starting to like do like some haggling, maybe. You don't sure. You see them like handing each other like gems as like you're taking a look at that, but like not everyone appears to be keeping the same gems. Seems like they're all swapping for some reason. And as soon as that ends, you see Squirt turn around to you and goes, "All right, so here's the situation. You're here to see who then? Who the captain sent you out here to see?"
We're not really.
He didn't even give
meeting
you
it.
a name?
No.
Nope.
God damn. All right, I guess to the trade center then. Would the trade center appease you?
Sure.
That's fine.
All right. Don't touch anything on the way in. Bodily harm, maiming, we're not responsible for, especially for the tall ones. Short people like us, we're gonna make it through nice and easy. Rest y'all, crouch
Okay.
or crawl. Just watch your head. We don't want any decapitations happening around here, do we?
No.
Didn't
What's
think so.
gonna decapitate us around here?
You'll see.
What?
And at that, you see him turn on his heel, and he starts walking, and the doors, as it all opens.
I'm sure that's in the recording.
It's in the recording. I thought it came through in the Discord. It looked like it came up.
I did.
That's it.
It did for a
most of
second,
it.
but not all the way through.
Whatever. So the doors open up, and you take a look inside of here, and immediately what you see is the floor dips down into something, and you see that there's a dip in the floor for where you're going to be walking, and you see immediately there's like these high risen walls that surround in here. You guys start to make your way forward, and you realize that being inside of here, these walls are like made with zerk wood. There's nails sticking out. There's barbed wires coming out from the top of here. There's a trail of what looks to be like blood footprints coming through here as well. It's all old and crusted and crimson, so it's no longer, that bright, vibrant blood. So you're like, oh, this is old. But as you kind of step through it, you feel the of like that like tackiness of dried blood. As you're walking through, Cutthroat and Gruk, what you guys see from your height advantage is that you are almost near the top of these walls. That you are like almost head level with all of these like sharp objects poking out at you, so you have to be very careful when you're walking through here. For Gwen, Tom, and Nevira, as you guys are starting to walk your way through, you're like, this is perfect height. I don't have to worry about nothing. Like, air's clean down here. The floor's dirty as shit, but otherwise, I gotta worry about nothing. And in fact, what you realize as you're walking through here, you're starting to see that there's like these nice like little divots that are almost like intentional to try and trip up some of the taller folks. And you see that there's like small little doors along some of these walls that look like they could be like entrances of some kind. Nevira, what you see when you're looking at these doors is that there is no like handle to these, there's no locks to these, it's just a perfect little cutout of some kind. As you guys are making your way through, you guys are led through what looks to be, or what feels to be, an entire maze coming through here. So as you're walking through, you guys would have to make a recollection to see if you can remember how to get through this maze should anything get hairy. Otherwise, it's not a very straight line pattern to get where you're going. But you're following along with Squirt as best you can, as he's keeping up and he's just kind of like trucking along, holding his little spear up in his little hand.
Stick to the right.
Stick to the right. Do. Make sure I've got this now. As you guys are reaching what you feel to be the end, because you're just like, we've been walking through this maze for like the last 10 minutes. How much space is there really inside of here? Especially for like this area that you're in. How have you not stumbled upon something like this sooner? How has this not been heard of any sooner? As all of you try to recall, like about anything about Blingdenstone, is just like, this isn't a very famous spot by any means. There's not a lot of books behind it. There's nothing you can recall about it. Nevira, being a halfling, I mean, you try to think, you're just like, is there any books that I have anything about other small towns? Nothing. Nothing comes up with this. As you guys are making your way forward, you are meted at the end of this space. You guys start climbing up a little incline, and you realize that you are up on top of what would oversee this whole maze as you are at the end of it now. As you're taking a look around, you see that there's like random pitfalls that come in. You see that from before where you couldn't, you actually see that there's plenty of blood already attached to a lot of these tops of these walls that look like they're still holding on to the previous limbs from wherever they were. Squirt turns around to you guys and goes like, so how'd you like the maze?
It's grotesque.
We worked on it for a couple of years.
Y'all really don't like tall people, do you?
No, we don't.
What did they do to you?
They kind of destroyed our entire town and murdered a lot of us. And if we didn't get murdered and we didn't get to escape, we were sold into drow slavery. So, touchy subject.
Oh.
Why do your doors not have handles?
I'm sorry?
Why do your doors not have handles?
Well, I mean, if you're going the other side of the door, we don't want you coming in.
That makes sense. Good enough.
Not exactly very bright, are you?
Thanks.
Yeah.
I
Just
mean,
kidding.
I don't know. It just seems like you've never been in a war.
I'm not.
Any of y'all ever been to war?
Yeah.
Oh.
Zev.
All right. So
When-
maybe you can answer her dumb questions next time.
All right. I'll try to do that.
Nah,
Well,
I'm
that's
just kidding.
rude.
Don't worry. If you stick around here long enough, I'm sure we can definitely get you up to speed with a lot of things. You guys plan on sticking around very long? Or you guys already want to just kind of skip town?
Trying to get to Mahalrin as best we can.
Mulheron.
Or
it's been a while since I've
Avernus.
been topside. I don't know if there's been any town name changes or anything like that. I'm
Or
sure you guys could probably
Avernus.
find a guide or something in here. I'm sorry, what was that?
Or Avernus.
Avernus? That one might be a little bit further out. I don't have any recollection of it. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been topside, so maybe you can find some other guy to lead you around over here. But I mean, we're just trying to get you to the trade center. I don't know. We have plenty of maps for a lot of these places. We try to, be very careful with it. I mean, just a heads up as well. If you're trying to look for any history of our town, it's kind of got burnt up. So,
It makes sense. I don't.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry, everyone. What?
Gruk,
Huh?
What?
what'd you say?
I said I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. I mean, shit happens. While we're alive, we do the best we can. Whatever happened in the past is the past. They clearly didn't live long enough. I'm just kidding. I'm still very sad about my parents.
Do you need a hug, Squirt?
Huh? No, I'm fine. Trust me, don't touch me. I will use this. And you'd see him like tilted towards you. It's like the perfect height because of how tall you are and how short he is. It's like right at your face.
Don't piss him
I
off.
will
man.
use this.
He
I don't
won't.
mean Not
Try
meaning,
it.
Y'all
not
gonna be
meaning
good?
to antagonize you.
No, there's no antagonizing. And he sticks straight back up. He's just like, see, we just try to be a little defensive around here because, you know, we don't know who's here to harm us. We like to think everyone has good intentions, but at the same time, whenever people just stumble upon us randomly, and he's eyeballing all of you, you know, we kind of like to think to ourselves, where did we fail? Clearly, you aren't talking about any security that we had, so what the fuck happened there? Are we going to have to murder Onyx? Might have to.
He didn't
Yeah,
lead
Oh,
us
I
don't do
here.
gotcha.
that. No.
He didn't lead us here. He just
Yeah, murder talk. It's always funny. All right, but y'all ready to head in?
Onyx is a
Yeah.
nice guy. I like him.
let's get going.
All right. See him turn back on his heels, and he gives a little tink, tink, tink on the door. And you hear from like the other side that there's like some kind of conversation happening in Gnomish. As this kind of conversation happens, you hear like Squirt get like a little quiet with some of his words. Again, speaking Gnomish, so you can't really understand him. And as this is kind of happening, you feel that there's, you know, a breath of fresh air. You guys can probably relax in here. Squirt turns around, looks at you guys, goes like, all right, well, I guess welcome to Blingdenstone. And at that, the doors open up and you are greeted with the smell of cinnamon. Ooh, it smells good. There's some baked goods going on. You know, there's a nice orange light from around the corner. You guys just see like the tunnel kind of turn around immediately. It's almost like this door is meant to be, you know, I don't know, halt invaders coming in. So it's a quick turn. You get the smell of cinnamon. You smell some steak being cooked. You smell like some like earthy vibes. Ooh, is that tea back there? Like, ooh, what's going on in there?
Who cares about tea?
You guys make your way in, and with this like little bakery smell as it comes in, you guys make your way around the corner, and you see this beautiful small little cavern peppered with tiny stalls made out of like little blankets trying to hold themselves up. The walls are collected with small stairways leading into small little hole hovels, similar to how you guys had seen the Darrow living. And this whole world is almost that of the upper world, just now in a small little cavern. It's all nice little minuscule kinds of things, and all these like little deep gnomes all working together. You see some of them walking around with like little leather pouches filled to the brim with mining rocks, holding on to their pixes. They're dirty. They're bald. All the guys are bald. You see some of them walking around. You see some of the women are mostly like taking care of the stalls. You see that some of them as well are also holding onto their own bags and like mining their own things. And you see that they're still like carving out some of these little areas from here. And, you know, everything feels welcoming, not threatening like you had previously been used to inside of this whole town. Do you guys have any questions for Squirt about anything, or do you just want to immediately jump into walking around places?
This is the trade area, right? The trade center?
Squirt turns around and goes like, well, no, this is more like reception. So, you know, this is like internal housing. So, you know, if anyone breaches these walls inside of here, like, we're going to be very upset. But if you might pay attention, a lot of us aren't exactly walking around unarmed. And that's when you all realize that every single deep gnome in here, those pickaxes, while rusty, also share a little bit of crimson you had seen previously on the floor. You see some of them are holding on to pocket daggers. Some of them have darts in their packs. Some of them, as you realize, they're actually holding two shoulder pouches. One of them is the sack filled with rocks, and you see another one has actually like bolts of some kind sticking out of it.
So all the important bits are deeper inside.
Yeah, the important bits are a little bit deeper. We're still kind of recovering most of our town, or city rather, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's been a couple years, but we're still getting there. We still have a lot of mining excavators go out in here. A lot of the places we've actually had to block off because we got an issue with some of our other folk. Unfortunately, fell ill to some kind of diseases, as it were, being down here.
What kind of disease?
Y'all ever been out into the moon and then not
The
been
moon?
you anymore?
Nope.
Okay, so I don't know what happens to some of our friends, but unfortunately they've taken to some kind of disease where they're no longer like us. I don't know really how to describe it. We've seen some issues come out, but I mean, I'm very hesitant to share this kind of information. I would probably feel more comfortable if our leader were to share it with you instead.
Oh, and I guess that's another thing. Where do we find your guys' leader? Do
Well,
we need to meet with him?
well, I mean, it depends. You guys said you wanted to go over to the trade center more importantly, but I mean, I would love to get you in front of our leader because if you're wanting to have a lot more questions going on with this, and especially a way out of here, Dorbo will be your guy.
Doorbell?
Dorbo.
Doorbell.
Dorbo Matic. Don't mind me flipping over a paper.
Okay.
Of names.
Well,
No, I came prepared with a lot of stuff.
nice.
Uh-huh.
Try-
Zoom and enhance. Zoom and enhance. Zoom and enhance.
Do
Uh,
you guys want to meet the leader, or do you guys want to go to the trade center first?
The leader?
Leader?
Gwen? Gruk?
Yeah, I'd say leader.
I mean, I guess either or isn't really a bad idea. I guess just what needs to get done first.
I mean, I'll put it to you this way. I'm sure you guys are definitely tired from traveling from wherever you are. I mean, I understand you guys are being rather secretive, but here's the thing. Talking to our leader here and us inviting you inside of here, we are sharing our secrets with you, essentially. If you choose to be too secret, we will kick you out, and we will not hold any bars about it. So, please share in our hospitality as we are sharing with you.
To the king.
Absolutely.
Pay no mind.
We-
If
we
you
can
guys
go
would like
meet
to go to the Trader's Grotto, please go to the Trader's Grotto. We understand where you are. You're not exactly the easiest to try and hide, as he points to the tall people. And, we will come to you when the time comes.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I don't want to like overstep and like mess up your leader's schedule of any kind or anything like that. So
He's very
Wait.
relaxed, unlike his wife.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, hey, behind every strong man is an even stronger woman.
Okay,
Exactly.
let's just go meet the leader. Let's just get it over and with and done.
All right. On our way then. As you see, he starts like gently walking. He's not like in a hurry or anything. He just starts walking his way in. He's actually making his way through the same reception hall that you guys were just taking a look at. And when you're in here, you get a better idea of the places you're in. Some of these stalls, they're like hodgepodge setups. They have a blanket underneath a table, or draped over a table. They've got like little tiny like cutleries set up. You see them trying to like cook for themselves. You see some of them are offering some of their wares to be like, hey, I'll sell you my tea if you want to like trade some work for me, stuff like that. You kind of get the feeling that when you're looking at these people that there's no like currencies really being traded around here. It's more so like working for these kinds of things. Like, I'll trade an hour worth of work for mine if I can have some of your tea. That appears to be the currency around here. Not to say that there aren't actual, coins being traded for these things, but you feel like it's more like a scratch your back, I scratch my back kind of vibe in here. When you're taking a look, you realize that some of the lights you had seen in here, that warm red light is actually like little fire beetles crawling around, caged up, and that appears to be most of what's lighting up these areas. So a nice warm glowish light. There are some lights that appear to be just kind of like hovering out in space. So there's some sort of magic happening here. Some people taking care of some things. So there's not, just people who are miners in here. There's also magical means that are existing in here. As you're walking through this reception area, you see that there's tunnels that kind of like branch off in their own little areas that are just a little bit bigger than what looks to be people like going into smaller homes. So there's like larger tunnels, smaller door tunnels, and then like little hovel tunnels, if they're not down here on this ground floor separated from all these stairwells. As you're walking through, you see Squirt is walking up to one of these stalls, and actually you see him walking up, and he gently taps on the back of one of these gnomes from back there, and you see that there is this kind of like air about this person. He's got a big smile on his face. He's wearing dark leather. He's got his own little half bag filled with some rocks. He's got some dark blue pants. He's got a little like helmet going on, and you see that he's kind of got he is a worker kind of vibes. Squirt taps him on the back, and you see him exchange some conversation in Gnomish. And he turns around and gives you that big old smile that he was giving to Squirt, and he looks at you and he goes, "Ah, so you are the newcomers."
Wow, you heard of us already?
Well, I mean, Squirt had just kind of brought me in and just kind of gave me just a quid pro quo of just a quick update about like what's going on in here. But he says that you are all, traveling from somewhere. It's not been shared where.
We're just trying to get topside.
Okay.
We came from Where do we port from, guys? I don't remember.
Arklestick.
Okay.
Oh, one of our trade
Yeah.
partners. Okay, well, I hope they're doing well. I mean, we've had some caravans kind of get lost along the way. There's been some incidents going on. But it appears you guys have made it through. Are you one of the trade vendors? Squirt over here had mentioned that there had been some trades going on from our friend, the Salt Baron.
He was just giving us passage. A way out.
Okay. I guess he failed to mention then that, favors are done for each other.
Yep.
A little bit.
If you have no package, then, I mean, I'm assuming he meant that you guys would be doing a favor for us at a minimum.
Guess so.
You all appear to be very... I'm sorry if this is not the case. I do not mean to be springing this upon you. I mean, I want the best for my people, and if you are coming here asking us for help, I mean, we have only the right to ask you for help as well.
True.
Cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Are you Dorbo?
Yes, I am Dorbo.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
Apologies, I had not introduced myself. Squirt here just gets to the hand. He's already told me your names, so well, I apologize. I already feel like I am friends with you.
Absolutely. No, you're fine. You said my people, and I was like, oh, that's kind of something a leader would say. So.
Yeah, I was nominated by all of them, not by choice. I mean, if I had it my way, I'd be working amongst them the same as anything else. I still try to keep up with my own sack, and you see him kind of like jostle himself. I mean, these are all wonderful people, and I want nothing but the best for them, as they have done for me. But I do oversee a lot of my traditional work. I oversee the mining of this location. Oversee. Yes. But yes, if you guys would wish to have a safe passage topside, I'm sure I can probably talk to my wife, and she can find someone who would be willing to kind of help you guys along with that.
That would be great.
Yeah, we can.
Wonder,
guess
how
do
long are
something
you
to help
planning
you
on staying at a minimum? Are you needing to leave soon?
I think they were trying to get out of here kind of soon. Fast as.
Okay, I mean, we can easily set you up with something. I mean, you guys comfortable for helping us out for like a day or two?
That should be fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, it all depend on her about what she actually recommends for these kind of services. I try to be as as hospitable as possible, and I apologize for this kind of like springing it on you. I mean, Vers, I mean, he's a character.
Yeah. Well, we know. We definitely know that one.
But I'm assuming he sent you this way just because he knew that we would be able to kind of help you out. He's a good guy. But all right.
He took pity on us in our need of time, so yeah, he seemed pretty good.
Oh, so he has already helped you already. So did you scratch his back then?
Yes.
Wonderful. All right. I'll go fetch my wife then, and we'll go sort some things out. I mean, please feel free to go ahead and peruse. So obviously, this is our grand reception hall. You mentioned you were trying to go over to the trades. You can head right over these tunnels over here, and you can easily walk amongst these stalls. And we don't have a lot for sale necessarily, but I mean, we try to keep a lot of our important things tucked away. Please be aware if you run into any ghosts, they're mostly harmless. If they do have cause any troubles for you, run. Thumbs up. Good idea. Seems like you're all kind of getting it.
Yeah.
Ghosts?
Yeah, Squirt kind of gave you the brief. So I don't like talking about it amongst everyone else because it makes everyone feel very sad. But the quick thing is obviously all of us murdered. Super sad. A lot of us stayed here after being murdered. Crazy. Like they are.
Okay.
So just kind of.
Did they just
watch
look
your
like
back.
you guys and just?
Yeah, for the most part, we don't bother them. They don't bother us. Sometimes we end up in their homes by accident because we're just kind of clearing out some of these areas. Again, we're trying to recover lots of this area. We were able to recover, I'd probably say about at least 25% of our normal place. We still have a lot that's left, well, surrendered or uncovered. And kind of looks away. But hey, no attention to that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Everyone
Thank you.
okay? I mean,
Yep.
didn't mean to
Yes, yes.
scare you like the ghosts. I mean,
Yep, we're good.
boo, ah.
Ghosts are my best friend. Haha.
No,
Just
they're
do a
not ours.
Constitution check.
Oh, God. All right.
Listen, we love our family. However,
Oh.
you know, ghosts.
Ghosts.
Clearly, y'all never run into any of them. But again, don't be afraid. Just run away. Don't antagonize them. If they antagonize you, sorry. Maybe you can pick up some, some silver along the way at one of our trade gardeners. Otherwise, if you don't got anything, it'll take a while.
Okay. Well, thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go find Cinny, and then I'll be back. You see him start to, yes, Cinny.
Cindy. Okay.
Cinny. So he starts to disappear amongst the crowd of other deep gnomes, just kind of, living their business. And as he leaves, all of them kind of just like look at you kind of questioningly, just being left in this area. And as quick as that awkwardness comes, they all go back about their own business, kind of just doing what they do.
Off to the
Yep.
trade market, I guess.
Off to the trade market.
Sure.
Sure. So you guys go along the way that Dorbo had already given you the information to. Just go down this direction, make your way through. As you guys are starting to like kind of bump your way around, a lot of them are kind of like looking at you, and they kind of get a good idea about like what direction you're trying to go to before like heading down a wrong hall or anything like that. So they're kind of like giving you like pointers of like go this way, go that way, kind of a thing. None of them are like actively talking to you, as they're still a little hesitant around you all, but they're kind of giving you pointers about like which correct direction to way to go. As you guys are making your way forward, you realize that the way that you're going, there's this kind of like wetness in the air, similar to like how you guys were previously in the mushrooms area. So you're just like, oh, cool. There are no mushrooms here, maybe? They were all dead before. As you guys are going in, you see that this cavern is no longer like that smoothness that you've seen before. Instead, you see that there are like rock solid fungi, like stalks and statues that exist in here. So something has petrified these things. But people have made them in their homes. They've set up stalls on them, around them, in them, through them. Everyone kind of this is just how life is in this section. As you guys are taking a look around, you see, again, these same similar stalls that were in the reception area, but these are a lot more vendor-esque. So you see people like actually kind of like ringing bells, trying to get people's attention as they're kind of going through. A lot of it's more so like mining materials. So like there's some nicer pickaxes, maybe some different materials. There's some bags, there's some lanterns. So that's kind of the vibe of what you get from here. There is one shop that kind of stands out amongst the rest, and it's kind of got like this kind of diamond pattern for its like shop cloth thing. You know what I'm talking about? It's got that kind of a pattern to it. And you see in there that there's a one of these deep gnomes kind of walking around, but you see that amongst everyone else is kind of like walking around without most hats on. Some of them got miner's hats, some of them walking around bald, some of them walking around with just like cloth headbands around them. But this one's got a feathered cap. Similar to Verselbaron. So you guys are welcome to ask if there's anything you want to shop for, talk to anybody. If you want to talk to the specific character I'd pointed out there kind of directly out of nowhere, pay no attention to that one.
I would like to talk to that character.
The one with the feathered hat.
Yeah.
The one with the feathered cap. Okay, nope.
Why
As you guys are
not?
making your way through, you guys spot this guy and you clock him. You start making your way towards him, and you see that he's just kind of like scrubbing away some kind of like dishes of some kind. He's kind of like scrubbing like a saucepan of some kind, and he's kind of like stacking it all up. Looks like he's kind of like a cook kind of a shop. Rather strange compared to everything else you had been seeing. It's all like mining gear, making sure there's like protective equipment. Why is this guy like got looks like beakers and pots and fire? Like what's going on here? As you approach him, you see that this stall is almost set up like an alchemist bench. You guys approach him, and as you kind of walk up, you see that this kind of guy, as you get a little bit a better idea about him, he's got a smock on himself. You know, he's got like stained and it's got like burned singes. It's almost like it's kind of like little tiny marks, and some of it's burned away, like acidic almost. You see that he's got like a little goggles on his head. As you get up close to him, he's got the little feather cap, and he's got little goggles in front of his head, and you're just like, none of that matches up. What's going on there? As you approach him, he turns around and he goes like, "Hello! Welcome to my shop."
Hi.
Thank you.
Yes.
You're very welcome. What are you here to buy?
Well,
We have plenty of potions. We can talk about some concoctions. If you want to talk science, we can talk science. If you want to talk trade, we can talk trade. If you want to talk about anything else, well, I'll give it a listen, but no guarantees I will talk about it any further.
okay.
He kind of like
Um.
buckles on himself, and he kind of just has his hands he's kind of like always scrubbing his hands together. So what can I help you for? So y'all are definitely sight for sore eyes down here.
Oh, we are.
None of y'all know what you're doing down here, do you?
Nope,
Absolutely
not a
not.
damn clue.
Fair enough. Dorba just sent you over this direction. Just told you to just hang out in the trade center.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha. I don't know why you sent the people over here. I mean, what are they gonna buy? They have nothing to trade. Unless you guys have gold.
I mean,
I mean,
depends on what you have and depends on who we're talking to.
Well, it depends. Do you want things to explode?
Explode.
Yes, I'm an alchemist of all many kinds. If you are welcome to trade any kind of secret recipes with me, I can try my best to try and make them for you. But it will come at a cost. However, I do sell my own, volatile explosions, my own recipe. Whenever you throw them, it shoots out sparks. No one else has sparks that I'm aware of. If anyone else does, I trademarked it. It's mine.
Okay. Do the sparks hurt people?
Well, I would hope so. Otherwise, what's the whole point of a volatile explosion having that?
I just had to ask.
See, seems like you're kind of, picking up along here. Tell you what, I can give you a special 1-for-2 deal.
What is the deal?
I can give you a special 1-for-2 deal.
One for two.
Yes. Would you like to take me up on it?
I don't know. What is it?
I'll give you my own little special flask of alchemist fire.
Okay. And what do we give you?
You give me double the price.
Oh,
Because right now, y'all are wasting my time in my sales speech.
that's the deal, Nevira.
I don't fucking know. I don't understand.
Clearly, you just need to stay in a bar.
Fuck you. I sell drinks. I don't sell books.
You look like somebody, in a way, with that hat.
Oh, I've been told I look devilishly handsome.
Very much so. Do you know Vers?
That old bastard?
Yeah.
All right. So, what, he sent you over here to prank me? You just wanted to run my jaw all day, didn't you?
I mean,
That
it
motherfucker.
is
All right,
Vers.
nice to meet you. And he puts down his little bottle, sticks his hand out. My name's Kazook. All right, what do we got going on here?
Kazook.
All right, what are you really here for?
You were honestly, Vers didn't really send us, but you just had a different ambiance with your booth over here, so we just came over here to say hi and how you doing?
You're telling me that you showed up here, you magically know Vers's name, and you somehow showed up here, and then he didn't send you this direction? What's that old sea dog playing at? What kind of pranks you got going on over here?
My name's Cutthroat. I was
Well,
part of his
nice to
crew for a
meet
little
you,
bit.
Cutthroat. Oh, you're part of his crew?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Got
Well,
all
where's he
Vers.
at then? I mean, come on. Is he hiding away
He-
somewhere? Is he hiding underneath you?
I mean, I don't think so.
I mean, I don't think so either. But I mean, I could be confused. I don't have none of those fancy spell gems that my other friends around here have. Where they take a look around, they go like, "Oh, look, I can see invisible people. Ooh, I'm so special." Yeah, whatever. I have this for my goggles. And puts his goggles on, and you see there's like this weird shimmer about his goggles. You're just like, "Yeah, I can do it without the gems, you fuckers." And he puts it back over himself and goes like, "Yeah, but it hurts my eyes after a while. Makes me see spirals."
You got any more of those?
Yeah, you got any of those to sell?
Any more of the what? These goggles? No, these are one of a kind. These
No,
are mine.
But still, the zoos.
Oh, gems. Yeah, you could probably talk to Dorbo or something like that. I don't know. Maybe you can fix some kind of thing for him, and he can, take it around. I mean, there's plenty of stuff to mine around here, but I mean, if you're trying to get anything enchanted and you're trying to kind of like buy any of that, yeah, you're probably gonna want to be a friend of the, the leader over there.
Okay.
Otherwise, not exactly, things we just kind of like give out a dime a dozen. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
They're pretty powerful things. You don't want to fuck around with that.
Yeah.
How would you look at if I walked up to you and I just had a gem and I was like, ooh, I can see through your clothes? Yeah, you wouldn't like it, would you?
I already did that.
What?
Wait. What?
Well, I mean, earlier, remember they're inspecting us with their gems.
When did they get the what?
They weren't looking
They were
through our
taking a look at
clothes.
invisible people. Hold on a minute. You're telling me they're looking through your clothes now?
Actually, I don't know how
What
they
a
work.
bunch of perverts.
Bunch of perverts.
Let it be known that these goggles, and he turns them around a little bit and he kind of like holds them up to your head so you can kind of see through it, and that everything kind of has this like blue haze to everything. But
Great,
it's just
now
like,
it's
see?
purple, 'cause everything's pink right anyways.
It's kind of like a blue haze to it. And he's just like, see, you can see anything that's invisible, but you guys take a look around and there's nothing invisible. Just everything's blue.
Wow, it's blue.
Yeah, see? And turns it back around, snaps it back over himself.
Nice.
It is very nice. Definitely very helpful, because I don't want to have anyone sneaking up on me when I'm naked in the dark.
Do people
you
regularly sneak up on you?
Do what?
Do people regularly sneak up on you?
Well, I haven't caught one yet, so no.
Well, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Okay.
Where
So,
where would I go to sell precious rocks?
Where to go to sell precious rock? Well, I mean, you're in the Trader's Grotto. I mean, what are you trying to sell? What are you trying to get rid of? I would be happy to buy. Are y'all holding out on me? Y'all got a bunch of fancy rocks, and you mean to tell me that I'm not sniffing out none of that?
what are you trying
All
to sell?
right, so you're playing a prank on me with verse. Then you tell me you don't even know about the gems. Now you tell me that you have gems. All right, what's really going on here? Y'all getting on my nerves a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Trying to get on your nerves.
Now y'all being little fuckers. What's going on here?
It's my go-to.
Okay. All right. The jig is up. I got some stuff.
What do you got? What can we make out of it? If you got
I
some
got-
nice precious gems over there, you can probably get a decent enchanter to kind of like take care of your spell gems.
I got some of these, and I got a couple of these, and I take out some zircons.
Some zircons. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, it says transparent pale blue-green gemstone.
He takes a look at it and he's kind of just like, I mean, this definitely fetch a pretty penny, but I'm not exactly sure they're going to be able to make a spell out of this one. I don't know. You got any kind of like topaz around here, maybe? You got any obsidian?
Um,
Got any quartz, maybe? You
uh,
got a diamond? I mean, shit. People always say there's a dime a dozen around here, but I mean, like, it's very rare whenever that gets found. It goes right to the treasury.
I do have this, and I'll take out a black opal.
You got a black opal?
He had 3. He had one to fucking what's his face, Onyx.
Well, I had 10, and I gave one to Onyx.
Oh,
Takes a look at that and he's just like, not gonna be able to make anything out of that, I'm afraid either. But I mean, like, don't be wrong, it's definitely very pretty. Maybe I can put it in some of my potions. I can definitely, it'd be really great. I wonder how much shrapnel this can make. How much you want
you know
for
how
it?
much that's.
I'm sorry?
Never mind.
What? Well, I'm a bomb making business. What do you mean? What else am I gonna be doing? I have to feed my kids somehow whenever I eventually have them.
For you, actually.
They just they're worth a lot. That's all.
All right, well, here, I'm asking you how much you are willing to go ahead and sell this for, and I will go ahead and buy it from you, depending upon how much the price is, and whether or not you're going to instead do, tradesy backsies kind of a thing.
We'll say 1,500.
1,500? What? Gold? You out of your fucking mind? No, go ahead and take it back. I don't want none of this.
All right. Since you're such a lucky guy, I'll say 1,000 for you.
1,000 golden. All right, well, let me go ahead and take a look back at my treasure, and I'll go and get back to you. How about that?
All right.
All right. But y'all really don't got nothing else? Y'all been walking around here, not even stumbled upon nothing. When we got a miner over here, and you're telling me, you, Dwarfy, you're not even mining anything?
I have not had the chance. We've been in a lot of danger. I haven't really had the chance to start
She
buying
doesn't
anything.
even have her own pickaxe.
If you got time to sleep, you got time to fucking get on your heels, get back to mining. What are you doing? You work until you're dead.
She doesn't even have her own
where
pickaxe.
can I go to mine?
Where do you go to mine? I mean, I'm sure the door was probably going to get you on something around here. Either that or Cena's going to be telling you. It's like, no, we don't want no outsiders going around no places. I mean, just whatever. They're good. They're wonderful people. Honestly, I'm really happy that we did nominate them to, be our leaders and stuff like that. But I mean, like, it's been a while since we've had a normal king and queen kind of thing going on. But,
What do you mean by normal?
Well, normally we don't really share like a democracy kind of a thing. Normally we have like a monarchy kind of a thing with a king and a queen setup kind of thing going on. But otherwise, we kind of had, the whole history of. So we kind of had to, nominate what was left of us. They are really great people. Yeah.
Can I do a roll to see if he's telling the truth or not?
Sure.
What would that be?
Insight.
Insight. There it is. 19.
19. You get a pretty good idea that he's being, from being the outside looking in, they're just like, yeah, people seem to say mostly nice things. Do not heard anyone say anything bad. All right. Where did we leave off? We were talking with Kazook.
Geese.
We
getting a handful of them.
that we were. How were we? Oh, you guys were talking about the black
Gem.
opal and stuff, the gems.
Right, we were talking about all the different kinds of things we can try and get to selling.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, 6-1, half dozen the other. I mean, I'm sure you guys probably find like some things around here if you can't get anything that I really want right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, sorry, got a frog in my throat.
Yeah, frog in your throat.
Yeah, cave frog.
Ooh. Is it delicious?
They're typically better when they're fried.
Oh. I don't know. They're good world too.
But no, I mean, hey, I'm sure you guys can probably find something on some of your travels. I mean, depending upon, whenever send you on our way. But I mean, come back to me if you ever find anything, valuable out there. Because, we're still taking a look at some of the places around Blingdenstone. We're still trying to uncover some things. Because I'm sure, Dorba was telling you earlier, it's like we kind of got some of our places back, some places not, some of them overrun. But we don't, we're still trying to like work out those relationships. Not a lot of people like those, those were rats going around here. But I mean, whatever.
Bear rats.
Yeah, that's the affliction that's kind of happened to some of our friends over there. That they got some kind of like weird werewolfy thing, but they turn into rats. Yeah, I don't know. Some people get kind of concerned whenever people freak out. They go, and just don't stick up on anybody. And go, otherwise they might like turn around and like kill you. Yeah,
Rats. We are the rats.
Did you say anything about onyx?
Any about onyx? Not onyx.
Damn.
Obsidian, quartz, topaz, and diamond were said. You'll have to think about other things. If they apply. I guess also a real quick interject. Tom has been away looking at other random stalls and shops. That way, now we just focus on the 4 of you guys.
Okay.
Cool. As you kind of like wrapping up some conversations with Kazook, I assume. Cool. As you guys are wrapping up, you guys can kind of like hear there's like some shuffling from behind you guys, that there's people like kind of like backing up from something, and you kind of hear someone go like, and you hear ding, 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 ding.
Oh, shit.
As you guys turn around at the sound of that clanging bell, you see that all of the deep gnomes around you start to pull out different weapons from their sides, stuff like that. And you see Kazook go, "All right, time for action!" And he snaps his goggles on, and he pulls out a little flask, and you see him. It's got like a little like spindly like wick of some kind. He's just like, "Hopefully we don't need this. Last time we needed it, I ended up blowing up way too much stuff."
Wait. What usually attacks this place? What?
Well, we got an inside slime over here.
And at that,
More
you guys,
No.
at that,
you guys see and turn around that a lot of these gnomes are starting to like back up and give a little bit of a birth as you see that there are 2 cubes that have come out from the cracks of the walls. And so these 2, as they slip on through, and you see that someone's already starting to get like sucked in like by their leg, and it's slowly climbing up them already. Nevira, I don't know if you're getting flashbacks or not, but you see this thing is like already starting to like pull it in, and you see like as soon as it's like wrapping up around this person's leg, you can see that there's like some sizzling going on. There's bubbling as it starts to melt away the clothing that's covering this deep gnome. Roll for initiative. I don't have an encounter map on this one. Just heads up. I can set it up super quick if you really want me to. It should take like a minute. Okay. But otherwise, just roll for normal initiative.
16.
16.
Damn. Click the right button.
Gwen, what is that?
I don't know. D&D Beyond is being butts to me today.
What'd you get?
Oh no.
I got a 3.
Nice. Gruk?
Navir's not much better off.
Ooh, Nevira's a 5. Okay, Gruk, what'd you get?
I don't want to deal with slime anyways.
Really?
D&D Beyond is not like anybody today. I'm just saying.
It was on a 14.
What'd you get?
It's an 8.
It's an 8. Ooh. All right, so we've got in order this one, then Cirella, then Gruk, then
Cutthroat.
Nevira.
Real.
Sorry, Cutthroat.
She's back.
Cereal's back.
She's back. Cutthroat, totally meant Cutthroat, Nevira, and Gwen at the bottom. Wah, wah, wah.
Poor Gwen.
All right. So immediately what happens is this ooze you see is slowly starting to like suck on this person's leg, as you can slowly see it like climb up this person, and all these other deep gnomes surrounding are both like ready for action. You see some of them are like mildly scared, but it seems like they're pretty used to this, it looks like. As you see this kind of happen, the ooze is going to hold on one quick second. All right, so you see one of them is starting to like slime up like one of these gnomes already, and then you see the second one start its turn, and it is also going to start making its way to do some certain things. It's going to see that there are some creatures already right next to it. It's going to try and attempt to slurp up some of them. I believe it is going to be engulf is what it wants. Yes. It's going to come up under that guy, and it's going to attempt to engulf, and I want the thing underneath. Oh, right, because they're not in combat. So it's just going to go ahead and slurp that guy up. Ooh.
No.
Cool. So as you see the second slime slowly start to like move its way forward, it doesn't have any feet or anything like that. You just see it's like as it's like making its way forward. And it quickly like envelops one of the deep gnomes surrounding it. And this one, unfortunately, has a quicker absorption, as this one, as soon as it kind of sucks it up, this creature didn't get one of its limbs. It got like attached to its torso and came inside of it. And you see like its skin start to sizzle and peel as it's starting to just slowly devour this creature inside of it. And you see the clothes fly off, the spicks of skin, and you can't hear them, but you see just thrashing inside of this thing. It is now going to go to Cutthroat's turn.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. So Cutthroat, you see in here that there's some deep gnomes that are like surrounding. They're still in some of their stalls. Some of them are like geared up and ready to fight alongside of you. But otherwise, for the most part, these two slimes are kind of taking up a large area and are very fearsome in their nature.
Well, Cutthroat is just gonna jump in too and start helping out. So she's gonna move right about here and then attack it with her rapier of vengeance that we've
Okey-doke.
got going on. Sorry, can't see. I can see, but I can't see. Oh shit! That was a fail. That was a 1, but
It was a 1.
technically it'd be a 4.
So as you try and take a swipe at it, as soon as you go to it, you realize that like your rapier just kind of goes just right through it, and it seemingly does nothing to the creature.
Nice.
Nice indeed.
Oh.
Like as soon as you make that like slit through it, it sucks itself back together. Any additional?
If I would disengage, do I like how far back do I go?
If you're to disengage,
Yeah, I have
let's-
cunning action, so I can, as a bonus action, I can on my
1, 2,
turn
3, 4.
dash, disengage, or hide an action.
Gotcha. Well, you've already moved 20 feet.
Oh, so it would be my leftover speed that I
Yes.
have. Okay, I'm just gonna like fall back over this way,
Okay, doke.
just a little bit.
So you fall back behind some of the other creatures.
Yeah. Mhm.
Gotcha. I'll add these guys in here. We'll see where they fall in. Okay, they'll have better luck next time. Gruk, it is now your turn.
Well,
Welp, indeed.
I guess I'm just gonna. Shit, I don't know. Guess I'll move up over here and try to stab this guy.
You gonna try to take a stab at the slime eating someone?
Yes.
Okay, doke.
8.
8. So as you try and take your swipe at it, you sink into it, and you kind of get like a very nice gash into it, and you do hit on an 8.
Oh, cool.
So how much damage do you do?
Oh, it would be 2-hand. 9 damage.
All right, nice.
What did you hit it with?
My Glug's grandfather's
The
harpoon.
Glug's grandfather harpoon.
Yeah. It's the only weapon I have on me right now.
Nice. It is now going to go. Or sorry, Gruk, do you have anything additional?
No.
Okay, it's going to go to Nevira's turn.
Okay. I'm going to keep my distance because I do not want to know what happened last time for it to happen again. Kazoo, how do we kill these things?
Kazook is kind of like has his goggles up and he's got it in his bomb ready. He's just like, well, normally we're able to get them to just run away after a couple hits, but otherwise these guys look to be a little bit more dangerous.
Okay, I'm just going to fire my crossbow bolt at it. 15?
15 will hit.
Please?
What are you using to fire at it?
My crossbow bolt?
Right. What kind of ammunition?
Regular.
Oh, okay. So not the special one. Okay.
No.
Okay.
That's for use for people.
Oh,
5
okay.
damage.
5 damage. All right. So you loose an arrow and you see a but then immediately as it's like in, you see like your crossbow start to dissolve.
Great, I don't even know if that did anything.
It hit.
It hit, yep, okay. Was that a surprise attack, by chance?
Was it a surprise attack? What is the rules behind surprise attack? If you have to have a sneak attack, yes, it would be a sneak attack because you have a friend near them.
Great. Damage.
How much?
8.
Okay. So you so that arrow got loose, just slowly starts to dissolve. It is now gone. Rest of your turn.
I'm just gonna stay where I am at because I want to keep my distance, and I'm done.
Okay. Gwen, it is now your turn.
Okay, is this dude on the right, the guy that's being engulfed, is he like fully in there? Is he still?
He's full on in there, and he is not looking good. His skin's melting off of him. You see his clothes being melted off. It's not looking real pretty.
Gotcha. Okay, is he like dead, or kind of getting there?
If you had to take a guess, you would probably say that he's probably mere seconds away.
Woof. Okay. I can't get all the way over there. Yeesh. I mean, I can't even get over there to help, really. So I don't know if I. Okay.
You don't have 30 foot of move speed?
I have 25.
No.
I'm right there. I can't get over there. Oh no. Okay. I could maybe get close to do like a protection thing, but hang on, how much reach? I have 5 feet of range. I don't know if DM will let me.
5 feet of range? That's typically in
my-
the tile that you're in.
Yeesh. Okay, yeah, I can't help him. Poor guy. All right. I will move her over here and then slice this guy.
Okay. What are you choosing to slice with?
My battle axe, the only thing I currently have.
Right on.
And we're being butts. 9.
9. You do hit on a 9.
Oh, okay.
You
I'm
don't
really
hit on a
awful.
4 though.
Good thing you got a +5 to whatever that was.
11.
11.
Yeah.
So as you swing down, same as Gruk, you see like it separates and doesn't fully recongeal back onto that. You slice across the other side, it doesn't fully recongeal back onto that side. Is anything additional for your turn?
No, I'm gonna hang on. That's it.
Okay. Next turn. Which cube is that? Okay, so this cube sees you guys are starting to attack it, and it's going to let go essentially of this creature. So you see like Murph pull his leg out. It's corrosive. It is gnarly. You can see that like there's like singe marks. It's like it's disgusting as you see like pull out. Rest of his leg from like the thigh up, totally fine. Nothing's touched it. But you see like he's gonna be hurt. You see him fall to the ground. He starts like crawling his way away. He's on his elbow as he's trying to like crawl away from the creature. He's like, oh your god, fuck. This creature's going to turn to you, Gruk, as you had sliced it at first, and it's going to make its way towards you, and it's going to move over this fire brazier that was in front of it, and it's going to make its way towards you. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. Where would saves be? I guess just D&D Beyond.
You can do it off of your token. You should be able to click on your person, and if you double click on yourself, it brings up your character sheet.
I don't know if you can double click on
Oh
it.
yeah, that's right.
If you can't, I can click on it and roll for him.
I'll just do it. You said dex throw? Saving?
Yeah, dexterity saving.
It'll be a 15.
15?
Heyo.
So as you do that, you can you can choose to be pushed 5 feet back or to the side.
We'll go to the side.
Okay. So
Whichever.
as that happens, as the creature starts to make its way towards you, you sidestep it as you see it kind of like lurch forward as it tries to like suck onto you as well.
So the other guy crawled away though, right? Burned?
He's crawling away,
Okay.
but he's not very far. He's made it to about where Gwen is at right now, as he's trying to like crawl into one of these like stall sections. But otherwise, this creature is the gelatinous creature is still like hovering over you. The other gelatinous cube is going to continue
essentially eating this other deep gnome that's inside of there. And Gwen, as you had taken such a liking to this creature, trying to take care of them, you see to your horror as this creature slowly starts to malform, becomes skeletal, and then you see like the skeleton just frozen inside of it as all of its meat and muscles has corroded off, and that creature is now dead.
R.I.P. in pieces.
Do what?
R.I.P. in pieces.
RIP in pieces. Well, whatever pieces are left. It's going to start 1, 2, 3, making its way outside of that. So you see that there's like a floating skeleton inside of it, just perpetually stuck in that state. You can still see like little bubbles sizzling off of it, but it's going to start making its way towards you guys as it's noticing that its other friend is like in some kind of danger. Where's this deep gnome at? This deep gnome is going to try and do an attack. It's going to take a swing at this creature. It should be able to make an attack. 13, it does. Great deal. It's going to roll for damage. Piercing, cool. So you see it raise up its war axe and goes, and it sinks into it and pulls back out, and you see like tiny little giblets like spit out from outside of it as that deep gnome ends his turn. Cutthroat's back to you.
Mm. I'm gonna try. This. I mean, I'll just go like right there. I'm gonna hit this one
Okay.
with some acid splash. I don't know if it's gonna do anything, but we're gonna try.
Okay.
How do I? Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 of acid damage. It's actually 2d6 of acid damage. I don't know why it says 1.
Okay. You throw it and it rolled a 9.
So it did not save because it's supposed to get a 12.
So describe to me what you're doing as you're rolling for damage.
I just like form the bubble and I just shift it towards that wonderful cube, and it takes 7 damage.
Take 7 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So you throw it, splashes. It does its own sizzling on the gelatinous cube as that comes off. Anything additional?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Merv is very upset, and you can see that he like looks back to his leg, and he sees its leg. He's kind of questioning if he's going to walk again on it or not. He's still screaming, ah, oh, God, fuck. And he's going to attempt to keep crawling away. That's going to be his turn. Where's this deep gnome? This deep gnome sees Gruk acting out, and he's going to be just like, I can do that. He comes up as well, and he's going to take his own pickaxe to it. Nails it. Nails it. You see this deep gnome sink it in, Gruk, just a little bit like at your like thigh level, and pulls out, and you see cubes as everything falls out. Where's this deep gnome at? This deep gnome is going to try and run down to take care of Vers, or not Vers, Merv. I apologize. Merv, not Vers. Gruk, it is your turn.
Wahoo.
Wahoo!
I'm gonna swing at the gelatinous cube in front of me.
Okay.
Wow. 14.
14 will hit.
10 damage.
Right on. So you sink it back out, and you're like pulling out like a bit of cube as well as you like impale it and quickly pull it back out. You do notice that on, I believe this is your second hit with this weapon.
Yes.
You do notice that as you sink it back out, that like the tip of this spear is like feeling that gelatinous acid as you see it slowly start to like melt a little bit. Like there's little tiny holes starting to like register on the metal.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed. Anything additional?
No.
All right. This
Yeah,
deep
no.
gnome's turn. This deep gnome's going to try and take an attack as well. Go for attack. He nails it. Roll for damage. He nails it. Now we're going to go to Nevira.
I'm just gonna keep shooting at it with my arrows.
Which one are you shooting at?
This one.
This one down here? Okay.
Wait, the one down below or the one up top?
Below.
Oh, okay.
That's one closer. Okay. 7.
7 will hit.
Cool.
Damn.
6 damage.
6 damage. All right. That is
Was that
not
a
sneak
sneak
attack
attack?
because you do not have any friends in there.
Thank you. Okay, and then I'm gonna do my bonus action of crossbow expert, so I can shoot it again.
Okay.
Sweet. That is a 9,
9 will hit.
and then that is 7.
7. Okay.
Yes.
So you loose 2 arrows as that goes through, and same thing as before. They hit, they start to dissolve inside of it and disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Anything additional?
Nope, can't do anything else.
No worries. All right, Gwen, your turn.
I'm gonna move right here.
Okay.
Smack this one again.
All right.
We're all gang banging on this one.
No kidding. I thought this might be like a little tedious, but I guess not. Not a worry. I know what happens next.
Ominous. 10?
10 will
10
hit.
hit? Okay.
No, gelatinous cubes don't have that much AC. They're just health tanks.
5.
5. Okay. So you sig it through. This is your second hit with the weapon?
Hmm?
This is your
Yeah.
second hit with the weapon?
Yeah.
Is your weapon
Second
made out of
hit.
anything special, or is it just a regular like iron axe kind of thing?
No, nothing special. Regular.
So you notice that on your weapon, you start to see those like little pock marks as like the metal is not able to withstand very much inside of this gelatinous cube.
Oh. Oh no, I'm about to be weaponless and just start punching it soon.
All right, we're gonna go to this gelatinous
Don't
cube now.
touch it.
Everyone, what?
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Just run. Good
Punching
luck. All right. Evens, odds. Evens. Odds it is. Gwen, you were the last person that struck it. You sink it through and you see it separate, and you realize this thing doesn't have a face, but you almost feel like this thing stir up and turn around as it starts to glop onto you. It is instead going to do a normal attack. It's not going to try and engulf. It is going to 19 hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. How do you feel about acid damage?
I'm resistant to poison, not acid, so it's not fun.
9 acid damage towards you. I already applied the damage to your character in the game.
Right, I'm trying to see if I can do. Is this a melee attack you're healing me with, or no?
This would be a
The
melee
melee?
weapon attack.
Okay, can I expend one of my superiority die to reduce that damage?
You sure can.
Okay.
How do you reduce
Let's
it?
do that. I roll a d8 plus 1.
A D8 plus 1. Okay.
Yeah. D8. Boop-a-doo. Ooh, 8. Reduce that by 8.
Really? Okay. Cool. So you took 1 damage.
Ah.
Woo!
Cool.
Okay.
Love that for me. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Okay, so you I guess like feel you're just like you like prep for it. Like you tell me what's going on.
So it's the pair maneuver. So I guess like he tries to hit me, I somehow dodge the slime.
Okay, yeah, but a little bit of flex.
Yeah, like a little bit hits my head, and I'm like, ow. Oh, I'm gonna scar there now.
Owie, no.
Oh, owie! Scar, no!
Okay. Do-do-do. This one is now going to start making its way forward, and it's going to make its way towards Cutthroat. So it moves 1, 2, 1, 10, 5, 10, 15. It's going to move in, and this one's also going to try and it's going to just straight up attack you. So it's going to... 17?
Yeah, that hits.
I guess I don't know why I'm rolling with a die when I can roll from in the game. My bad. But anyways, so 17. You are going to... Are you resistant to acid?
Yes.
You are?
I have defenses against acid.
Really?
Because she's water.
I do.
Hold on. Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. All right. That works out for you. Great.
Water
So your resistance, so you take half. So you take 6 acid damage.
Okay, fine. I guess.
I guess.
Water Ganassis.
Yeah, no kidding. Prepare for the bullying later, though.
Yeah, uh-huh.
More bullying?
More bullying? That is going to be that deep gnome's turn. This
Gonna
deep gnome here
report you to the bully box.
to the bully bot. This guy's going to try and make an attack. He's knocking it out of the park. Apply the damage. Back over here. Cutthroat, your turn. You see this cube is essentially like almost like on top of you.
No.
No.
Just no. I'll use my rapier to try and stab it since
Okay.
it's right here on me. I'm gonna try. Sure, it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Wow. That is an 11.
That'll hit.
Nice. And now I need to that would be a 5. That would be damage.
All right. So you pull your rapier back out. I believe it's your second hit attacking something with a rapier and hitting.
No, I never. Well, I mean, I tried.
No, yeah,
hitting
that was only your first one. Your first one didn't hit.
Yeah.
All right. Anything additional?
I'm gonna do a sneak attack as well.
As like bonus action?
It says it's a special thing. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 2d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack with a finesse or a ranged weapon.
Gotcha.
If you have advantage on the attack roll.
Okay. Yep. Well, if you had
Same
advantage
as
on
my-
the attack roll.
It's the same as my sneak attacks.
Gotcha. Okay. And there is someone within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, so I don't have to make a additional
No.
attack roll. So I just 2d6s, which that's a 10.
Nice.
And then immediately after, I have another one that I can hit. Immediately after you deal your sneak attack damage to a creature on your turn, you can target a second creature that you can see within 30 feet of the first creature, and it takes 1d6 of necrotic damage. You also deal this necrotic damage to the first creature,
Okay.
which is a 5.
What in the fuck? All right. Duly noted for combat. Got it. Your turn?
End of my turn.
All right.
That's it.
Merv is going to keep crawling away as he notices these gelatinous cubes are like chasing after him almost. And so he's going to keep going that direction. This gnome's going to try and do more attacks on this gelatinous creature. Holy shit, he almost got a nat 20.
Jesus.
4
And then-
damage there.
4 damage.
Yeah, 4 damage.
Spectacular attack, but no damage.
Amazing attack, but no damage.
Amazing, amazing. This gnome is going to continue trying to help out his friend. Gruk, it is now your turn.
Um. Hmm. I
Let's
feel like if
see.
I attack more with the harpoon,
Did somebody
it will
sneeze?
not be
No.
in good shape.
Okay.
What?
If you're choosing to attack a different weapon, you have to provide an action to equip.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. Take out my short sword and my shield. Would taking out two different things be like
It's an action to equip.
mm. So I can't take out well, I can doff the other one.
It says you already have your shield equipped.
Oh, it does? Oh, okay. I was intending to attack with two hands with the spear. Okay. My mistake.
It's all good. That little shield
Well,
icon on your character in the top left says you have a shield on.
God, I was wondering what that meant. I was like, I'm attacking with two
Yeah.
hands.
Just like Gwen's got one, apparently.
Yep.
Okay.
Yay.
Gwen also has her thing on. I can hit 8 and it equips and unequips a shield, and it automatically adjusts your AC as needed. As long as you have a shield in your inventory, I can hit that button and it goes. Boop-a-doop-a-doop.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll take. I got my shield now, I guess. And then,
Action
next,
to go to your sword.
Yeah, go to a short sword.
Okay, that'll happen. Anything additional?
No.
All right.
Yeah, no.
It's going to go to that deep gnome's turn. He's going to take a swing.
Which one? The one that's like next to me.
This guy right here next to Gwen.
That one. Okay.
15 piercing damage. Nice. This gelatinous cube, as you're sitting there, you slowly start to see it slowly, like it's almost like it's diminishing in some way, like it's shrinking as you guys keep dogpiling onto it. I realized I switched over to GM roll, and I apologize. Back to public rolls. Ooh. So you see that going on. Nevira, it is your turn. So the gelatinous cube you see between your friends Gruk and Gwen, you see it slowly start to like wither and slowly start to like cave in on itself. Versus the gelatinous cube you see hovering over Cutthroat is still it's looking okay.
I forgot it was my turn. I was like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
No, like, why are you just telling me this?
Thanks. Okay. I'm just gonna keep firing arrows at it.
Look it up.
Do that. Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted to do.
I just hear Jason in the background. Oh no!
Ah, fuck. 7?
7 will hit.
Great.
Wow.
They don't
I
have that much.
no.
7 damage.
7 damage at the
And
top
then
one.
Courtney. This one.
That one.
The one that's and then sneak attacks. Courtney's in range.
I wonder why I'm in range.
And then that's 6 damage. And then my crossbow expert attack.
The fuck.
And that's
Why
a
you moving
12.
like you? Hits.
And that's another 7 damage.
So 14 damage total.
Yeah.
No.
Hold on, let me look at my chat log.
14. 20 damage total. Right? Yeah, 20 damage total. At least that's what
What
the
is
game log says.
7, 6.
It's 14 plus 6. Yeah, that's 20. And I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
It won't let me edit hit points. Hold on one quick second. All right, back on the record. All right, we're good. I was fucking up. So you lose 2 more hours again?
I was Actually, 3.
It was 3 arrows? Okay. So,
Yeah.
Jesus.
First damage, sneak attack, and then my expert.
What in the fucking Christ? Oh,
Okay,
bye, normal.
Yeah, he was frozen for a minute for me.
Oh, was he? I
Oh, I
didn't.
didn't
Yeah.
look.
All right. Well,
So,
all right. It is now Gwen's turn.
can I do any kind of perception to see there's like other weapons around just in case mine disintegrates?
There's plenty of picks around there. You could probably like coax one of the deep gnomes to like throw you something that they may have on them, but otherwise it looks to be mostly like mining material weapons or mining
Okay.
equipment weapons.
That makes sense. Can I grab one? Like it's just in case, so I'm not completely weaponless.
Sure. You could probably find one, probably one of these other stalls. You'd have to take a closer investigation about it to just like grab one super quick, and it would be your full turn.
That's this one looks hurt, right? The one right in front of me.
The
Wait.
one in front of you looks like it's pretty well diminished.
Okay, I'll smack it, and then hopefully it'll give me enough time to go run find another one
All right. What are you smacking?
before my next turn. Same battle axe, and let's see if it disintegrates this time.
Third time.
My hand.
Oop. 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Oh, come on. I got 4 damage.
4 damage. That was your third time to
That's
hit.
always the worst.
Okay.
Yeah, 3rd time to hit.
Okay. As you swing through it, you get like, with your knowledge about weapons and such as this, you're seeing that like that material like slowly start to eat away at it, and you're like, I probably have 1, maybe 2 good shots left. You're probably leaning towards the former.
Okay. Not that one. Okay. Doop doop doop. All right, I'm gonna go over here. Is this the stall?
Yes, those are all
Do I
stalls.
Yay! Do I think that has like any kind of weapons on it or no?
It'd be an investigation if you're just looking to see if you can grab anything you're wanting. If you're wanting to look for something specific, it's going to be a higher roll.
Okay. I'm just gonna boop my movement. Do I make the investigation now or wait till my next turn to
You
do
can do
that?
an investigation now. What are you trying to look? Are you looking for something specific, or are you just looking for a weapon?
Just any kind of weapon is fine.
Okay, DC 10 investigation.
Okay. Ooh, please don't screw me over. Now there's a 20. What is the point for that?
Nat 20!
Oh my god.
Nat 20 or dirty 20?
It's a nat 20.
Nat 20!
What?
All right, you find like a pretty like, it's almost like someone's like kept their like wares of like, there's all my cooking stuff, so I got like all my knives and I've got my cutlery and stuff like that, but then there's like 2 little pickaxes side by side. One of them is like a clearly well-worn one, another one is like a, I just bought this from the store, this is brand new Zerk wood for a handle, and it's like a shiny pickaxe.
Picking that boy up.
You're picking up the shiny one?
Yeah.
All right.
Or wait, is that an action? I probably can't do that right now.
No, you cannot.
Okay, got it. I will hold on to that and do it next time.
All right, let me look for items super quick and get you that. I believe, there we go. Cool. All right, I added that into your inventory on the Foundry, not D&D Beyond.
Gotcha.
So you would have to equip that as your additional, so you'd have to grab it and then equip it, and then that would be your full turn again. All right, is that all you can do for your turn?
Yeah.
All right, back up to this gelatinous cube. This gelatinous cube is going to do one more tried and true attack, and it's going to make it at Gruk. Gruk, it is going to do. Why does it only? Oh, that is what that's called. Okay, cool. It's going to roll a 9 at Gruk.
No.
That's what I thought. So you see a, but it fucks up. It doesn't get what it needs to do. It doesn't move or anything like that. We're going to go to this next cube over here. It's going to try and go at Cutthroat. Cutthroat, it's going to try and so you see this thing like stick out almost at you, and it tries to like grab onto you. It's going to try and engulf you. It's going to do a dexterity saving throw. Looking for a 12.
What'd you get?
I was muted. 17.
17. Nice. So you're able to kind of dodge out of the way, so you can move either backward or to the side of the cube.
We'll move to the side of the cube.
Okay. Move to the side of the cube. So you dodge out of it, and it's going to just it. You can almost see like it like shimmer and like angerness. Like you see like the wiggles of just like that thing's angry.
Like, stop pissing me off.
Pretty much. This deep gnome's going to do an attack just north of it, so right next to you, Cutthroat. You, Jesus Christ. It's going to swing at that, and you see it sinks into it, and you see. So both of these slimes look like they're pretty well diminished from what they originally came out at, trying to eat away at Merv. Cutthroat's going to be your turn.
We are going to hit it again with my finesse weapon, my rapier, whatever the hell it's called. That is a... I'm a dumbass, can't remember. 21.
Okay. Oh, okay. 21 to hit. Yes. 21 hits.
21 to hit. 21 to hit. Sorry, not 21 damage. Not yet.
I was like, okay, cool.
Hold on. Not yet. That would be 8 damage with the first part of my attack. And then gonna take the 2d6 damage for my sneak attack, which is a 7.
This cube is dead.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll stop there.
It does die. As you impale it, you see it like you hear like this weird like hissing, sizzling sound like that of a tea kettle. It just goes off, and you see it, and it kind of like almost like slides into the floor as you see it slowly start to go away.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Merv is getting care. Deep gnome, Gruk.
I'm sorry, before
Yes.
I totally finish. Is this Merv here, or is this Merv?
This is Merv.
Can I...
He's
already
being
did my
taken care of
actions.
by another deep gnome.
Okay, that's cool. All right, then. Never mind.
16 for a hit on the gelatinous cube with my short sword.
Okay, dope. That'll
I'm
hit.
guessing it hits. Okay.
Four damage.
4 damage. Really?
My bonus is +3. So
4 damage. That'll kill it.
Oh shit! Really?
Yep. So you
Nice.
slice into it, and then same thing as you just seen Cyril's previous thing. It starts to like shimmer and it slowly starts to fade into the ground. Nope, that should not. If anyone got a loot table thing that popped up on the screen, close out of it.
Nope.
Okay, cool. But that'll end that encounter.
Yay!
Wahoo!
Wahoo! All right, gotta be harder on you guys. Got it.
Nah.
Nah, I think y'all can take it.
Well, it depends.
This time.
If it's like a hit of like you have to hit like 17 or higher, you know.
I
That's
think
where-
y'all can take the next one. No, it's okay. So you guys have all of that happen to you. So as you defeat these gelatinous cubes, as they'd come out, Merv is being taken care of. You all turn to see. You all turn to him, and you see like a crowd of deep gnomes all surrounding him. As you see, you get a better look as you see the stump of Merv's leg. He no longer has a foot. It has been melted off of him completely. You see there's bone underneath, and you see the muscles slowly start to be deteriorated as well. As you kind of look up, and you see that he is lucky to have made it out, essentially. Otherwise, who knows what else would have happened to this leg. In the crowd, you start to see like a little wave start to disperse as you kind of like make out that someone's coming through, and you hear Dorbo calling out to everyone, trying to make sure that everyone's like quelmed and calm to make sure there's no more cause for issue and things like that. Is there any actions you guys would like to take?
Like they're taking care of his like foot. Like there's nothing like.
There's
Did they
no
stop
more.
the process.
He's lost his left foot. That's gone.
that is
Okay.
disintegrated essentially.
But like the process kind of stopped there. Like there's no more acid stuff that's happening.
Roll medicine,
Absolutely.
and we'll wait for Narwhal to come back again, as he says that
Aw.
he hates everything. Oh, he's back.
19.
You got a pretty good idea that there's nothing else going on with that infection.
Okay. I
That
just
it
wanted to
looks
make
to have stopped where the slime had ended.
Okay.
I'll just be on my phone then.
Okay.
I mean, you're fine being on your phone for right now.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. No, I don't have anything else to say then.
No say then. As you guys are taking a look around, seeing the kind of the deep gnomes all trying to take care of their own, you guys see that left behind from one of the gelatinous cubes that you had felled, Cutthroat, you see on the ground previous where the slime had disappeared, you see that there is a short sword that has a spider insignia on the hilt.
Don't pick it up.
But I want to pick it up.
Leave it. It's like
Oh.
it's like Tom's, which is like my bracelets, which did things to me.
But I want to pick it up.
No, leave it. It's evil.
I'm picking it up.
Oh,
Pick it
fuck
up?
you.
Okay,
I pick it up.
that's
It will
fine.
consume your
pick it
soul
up.
one day.
You can't take Cirella all out of Cutthroat over here, okay? It's back in my mind.
You are going to be consumed by
I'm
slime.
still here.
I just pick it up and put it in my bag or back up on my person somewhere.
Never
Yeah,
used-
nothing additional happens. Let me add that onto your character. I'm doing it again inside of Foundry, so
Do I
You
need
can always
to
give it to somebody that you hate.
who I hate? What if?
Yes, because it'll consume their soul with slime,
How do you know?
as it did it to me.
You say that was a short sword?
yes, it was a short sword. It was a +1 short sword.
Okay.
Those are different compared to anything else because +1 short sword. Well, you'll see whenever you see it. I guess it doesn't matter to everyone. Typically, whenever something has like a +1 in front of it for something, usually they're magically imbued in some fashion,
Like my rapier.
like your rapier. So yes, the short sword is a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon.
Dude, I'm glad everything hit for me, but I have a +1 bonus to my attacks and actions. My damage rolls on my rapier. You just said that because it's magical, and I totally forgot about it, so I wasn't even adding that in on my.
Oh, you already have a magic weapon. Nice.
Now I've got another.
No.
Oh, wield.
Ooh, dual wield.
I can't do that.
I'm about to say, well, the other thing is that, Courtney, you want to make sure you read the description of the rapier that you have.
No, I did. I
Okay.
do. I know it.
You didn't take any damage. Or no, you did take 1 damage.
I had to take some damage.
Okay. Well, we'll pay attention to that more in the future with that.
But
yeah, so- yeah.
I succeeded on the DC 15. Oh,
Oh, you
it
did?
was a wisdom. It was a wisdom. I didn't do a wisdom one, but
I was like, I didn't even know that you rolled for it, but okay.
oh, maybe I didn't.
I don't think you did. You rolled dexterity to try and run away from the slime.
That's what I did.
But that's
Oops.
fine. We'll pay attention to more of those things later. But otherwise, yes. So everything appears to be like calmed down for the most part for what just happened. Everyone's kind of gathered around and everyone's kind of like asking questions. You hear murmurs of just like, well, what are we going to do when it happens again or the next time? Or what are we going to do about the king? Like, what's going on? You hear like those kinds of murmurings around from the other deep gnomes as Dorbo's trying to like quell most of these answers of just like, we've got it, situations at hand. We've worked through harder. We've been through more. We'll get through this the same as anything else. We're here to stay and we're here to stand.
All right. Well.
I don't know if you guys have any questions or you want to go do anything additional. I don't have anything for the moment.
Who's the king? Was that what you said?
Did you ask that out to Dorbo?
Can I ask the deep gnome that's standing right next to me there?
Sure. As you're kind of like asking that question, he kind of looks up and just like, there's one of us turned crazy, and it's not okay. He's taken over most of the west side.
Oh, who? What do you know his name? I'm sorry, if you want to tell me.
So he kind of looks up and he's just like, you're gonna laugh. You can't laugh. It's very serious. Do you promise?
I promise.
It's the Pudding King.
Oh, okay. The all right. And he said you said he's to the west.
He's taken over a large majority of some of our other areas. Dorbo's been trying to mine out certain directions, but we've kind of run into an issue with some of the were rats. So they've also got a hold in some of the west. You'll come to find out we actually don't have a lot of Blingdenstone really to uncover. We know where most of it's at. Most of it's been taken care of by other places. If you notice, and he points over in one of the corners, where you see this like large structure of just rubble and just destroyed stone all piled up on top of each other. He's like, if you see over there, we actually had to block off one of the areas from them coming into us and us to them because we tried to be peaceful about it. They weren't very peaceful about it. And then occasionally this kind of thing happens. And he kind of like motions out towards where Merv is at. And again, everyone's dressing his leg, trying to take care of it. And right now it's all wrapped up. So you no longer see like the exposed skin or lack thereof.
All right. Well, I'm sorry this is happening to you guys.
Yeah, it's been a rough couple of years.
Is
But
he
hey, I
sending
mean, we're gonna be.
us?
Yeah. Do what?
Oh, I don't know. You guys can't probably hear me. I don't know.
I mean, I could. You're like 10 feet away from me.
Is he sending the Pudding King sending the slimes?
Well, I mean, we have no one else really to believe. I mean, he's gone crazy. He's been decrepit. He slowly started just losing his mind. I mean, I don't know what's been going on. I mean,
And why is he called the Pudding King?
Well, I mean, when you start getting that like gelatinous kind of thing, I mean, he's almost like a embodiment of a slime himself. He's disgusting. He's putrid.
Oh.
Like this weird, just I don't know. He started devoting himself to something, and just it was.
Did he pick up any of these? Like, did he pick up something from a slime once they were gone?
We don't know.
Like a jewelry thing, or
I don't know.
a
Dorwell's kind of
sword,
quiet
or
about it.
okay.
All right. Well, thank you for your information.
Yeah, of course. Hopefully, you're glad you stay. Get the fuck out of here while you can. And he picks up a pickaxe and he starts walking his way
Okay.
towards mine.
Oh, okay. Nice meeting you. Turn around. I would like to ask Dorbo maybe if we can talk to him further about some stuff later on. I don't know if it's going to be today or tomorrow.
Sure. So kind of like as the crowd has been kind of situated, people start going along the normal ways again as everyone's kind of a little shaken up, but I mean, they've been calmed down by Dorbo. You recognize that his leadership definitely has an effect on these people, that people look up to him. There might be some questions here or there, and you kind of got some kind of thing from the guy you just walked by, that walked off. But otherwise, everyone's pretty comfortable with him in charge. As everyone starts to separate, you can approach Dorbo, and he sees you guys start walking up, and he looks at you guys just like, well, thanks for that. That was a doozy. We don't have very many of those that often anymore, but I mean, they occasionally slip through every now and then. We're usually pretty pertinent on some of our watches, but as you can see, things can still happen around here. But we're here to get you guys to the surface. Is what you're wanting. Would you be able to? You guys comfortable still here? I mean, I understand if you guys want to go after seeing that. It's very dangerous.
Oh, I mean, it's up to these guys, but I'm fine.
I think we did pretty well. But quick question: so we heard about this Pudding King.
Yes, the Pudding King.
Apparently, he sends these slimes.
It's not that he sends them or anything like that. He starts talking to them and starts speaking to them. So we're not exactly sure, but we do know that we've lost most of our northwest caverns to these, well, creatures, as it were.
And was he a normal gnome before all this?
He was one of us. Yes.
Did he pick up a random item one day and then suddenly start speaking to these signs?
Say it for me one more time.
Did he like grab something one day, like a jewelry piece or a weapon that a sign might have left behind and then gone crazy?
I mean, I wouldn't be able to tell you from there. I just know that something in him had snapped one day. I mean, we were like all doing our normal minings, and as he was just mining, and then he started getting a little bit more slovenly throughout the days, and just started going on these insane like ravages, just these rants, and it was just confusing, and it was sad to see him go that way. We don't know what happened. Just eventually, he became more. He started to smell, and he just wore the same things, and then he became like his skin became sticky as well, just looking at him, and then just he went out into the caverns, and we just haven't seen him since. And people have talked about these weird ramblings as they're trying to like do these minings. We send people out to try and do these excavations, and some of them, unfortunately, they don't always come back the same.
Okay.
And you didn't decide to contain him somehow?
Well, we've tried to contain him. We've got a lot of these, rubble walls just knocked down. I mean, we used to be a very prospering town, or city rather, and now look what we are. I mean, it's embarrassing to say that we've lost so much of our town before to all these things. We've got the Pudding King to worry about. We've got the Were-Rats to worry about. I mean, they're a whole clan on their own.
The what?
The Were-Rats. They've got a whole other clan as well. They take care of the southwest of our caverns. And then we've got the Blight that we have to take care of, and then the Bane that we got to take care of. And it's just there's just a lot of stuff going on for us right now.
What the hell was a were-rat?
Some of us, unfortunately, fell to some sort of disease down here. There was some curse that had been placed upon here from the Drow before us, and they unfortunately
Always the
turn,
fucking Drow.
and we can't control them.
Cat.
Darling.
Beans.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, have you talked to your missus about us
Oh,
trying
Cindy, of
to-
course, yes. No, yeah, she's been taking care of some of the other crowds as well. I'll call her back over here, and then you guys can have a little talk, and then we'll see what hopefully you can help us with, if you still so choose. You see him turn around and call for Cindy. You guys want to talk about anything before Cindy shows up?
Do you guys want to, I mean, not that it's really any of our business, but do you guys want to try and help them out with any of their problems while we're down here, or do we just want to see what the task Cindy has for us and do that and get out?
It sounds like they have a shit ton of problems. Like, more than we can, like, even handle.
I mean, at least
No
taking,
problem is too large.
I just mean taking like one off of their plate might be helpful.
And I'm not sure what Cindy's gonna ask us to do, because favor for a favor kind of thing.
Yeah, the favor might be bigger than we need to deal with. Might be the only thing we can do.
What do we want to do?
Are we on a time limit or something?
I mean, don't you want to get back to the surface? Because I do.
Back to who?
The
The surface.
where everybody's hometowns are.
And save Cirella?
Eh,
Okay, by the thing that we saw earlier, it seems like Cyril's doing okay for the time being.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Got hit by a
But-
car.
They didn't get hit by a car, or kidnapped, or whatever the hell happened there.
just
Who
rub some
knows?
dirt on it. She'll be fine.
I mean, I guess we can help them if we really need to. But I guess we'll have to see what, like you said, like Sydney wants.
Cindy.
Before we say, oh, well,
Ready for Cindy to come in?
I think so.
Okay.
So as you guys have a little powwow session, Dorbo walks off and then taps on the shoulder of one of the other one of the other deep rooms around there. You see that he walks up behind someone and is kind of like tugging onto their shoulder, and you see a kind of silvery grayed hair deep gnome, and then she's wearing onto some like very like what looks like a skirt of some kind. As she turns around to see you guys, you see that there's like this like patchworked shirt that's just kind of gone through the ages. There's like little rips and tears of stuff, but there's like plenty of pockets just for like every little thing you could probably think of. She's not holding onto a bag like her husband Dorbo is, but you see that whenever she's walking, she immediately greets you guys, and you see that she's also got a very soft kind of smile to her face, and she holds out her hand, and you see her hand is like roughly calloused, like dark charcoal from working and stuff like that. Vastly different than what you see at Dorbo's hand, which is a little bit like softer. But she holds out her hand and she goes, "Welcome to Blingdenstone."
Thank you.
I will shake her hand and
Right. Thank you for coming. She goes to you, Nevira.
I put out my.
Thank you for coming. She goes over to you, Gwen. Thank you for coming. She looks over to you, Gruk. And thank you for coming. Now, I do apologize that incident earlier was not exactly the best of things to be showing towards our new guests that are coming in here, but obviously you can tell that we have some issues that are going on, and I'm sure my husband Dorbo over there has been telling you a little bit about the information. Don't worry, I'm not going to be asking you to do anything too rash or things like that. Doesn't seem like you guys exactly have the mustard to go for what we need. What I would ask you to do is at least something minimal to at least show that you have good faith between us.
And what would that be?
We have our abandoned section that we've tried going out to before. However, no one's come back. And it's rather frustrating to send people out to what they believe to be known as their demise. We're not sure if they're going towards, towards the surface on their own. We're not sure if something else is back there, but otherwise, whenever we send people out this way, we don't hear back from them. It's rather unfortunate. If you can at least find what the problem is, that'd be more than enough. We'd be very grateful. We can send other more hardier adventures out this way.
Okay. I mean, I'm totally fine with helping you out with that. I just want to
Marvelous.
make sure that my friends here are okay with doing that as well.
Marvelous. Again, if you can just please tell us just what is causing this problem. I'll make sure you get in touch with our priest. I'm sure he has something to also give you guys to kind of help with this adventure. As we believe we know what's going on in this direction. We think it's the blight that has taken over this section. However, we are not sure. We just need to know if it truly is. Confirm our suspicions. Can you do that for us?
Yeah,
Yes,
just
no.
Yeah, I'm down to help.
Yes, no, maybe so.
So you all seem rather hesitant for asking,
yes,
for an
yes,
adventurers
yes.
party to guide you to the surface.
No, we're fine with helping out. No worries.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm fine with. Just want to make sure that the whole crew over here is okay with doing so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get you in touch with the priest. It should be, nice and simple. He'll be wearing robes, as any other priesthood man would. His name is Gurnik, Tapfinger.
Okay. Is he typically around here? Or-
He's more towards our chapel, trying to make sure that everything is trying to stay away. We're trying to keep, our religious strength for some of our people around here. And, some of the people think that there's, problems outside of our towns. And, well, I have a right to believe so as well. I believe there is a problem coming out there. Dorbo had mentioned you guys had come from Gauntlgrim previously.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you see any ruined trade caravans? We're kind of late on some deployments from Gracklestug. From Gauntlgrim.
Did we?
Gauntlgrim, Gracklestug? Where the fuck do you guys come from? You guys from
I don't know.
Gracklestug.
Arnold stuck. Yeah.
Gracklestug. My bad. Hey. Gracklestug.
Did we? I don't know.
I don't
I don't
think
remember
we
seeing
did.
anything.
They came on a ship, so
Okay. Well, then hopefully we can.
the only person we
reconcile
met
some
was Onyx.
issues with that. I'm sorry.
The only person we met was Onyx.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that name. Was he one of the guardsmen?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
What? Yes, he's one of their guardsmen for getting in here to Blingdenstone. The person's house that you decided to. We're not even going to talk about it. Anyways.
He wasn't a very good guard.
Yes. Alright, well, we will go find the priest at the chapel and see what we can do for you guys.
Marvelous. Okay. Perfect. We'll get you all situated. She kind of like zhuzhes you away, expecting you guys to kind of just like know the general location. But as you kind of like look around, you see that other deep gnomes are kind of like looking up at you guys as kind of like there's like a twinkle in their eye, like a look a bit of a smile of like, oh, they're here to help. And they like gently like point you towards a direction, kind of leading out towards the caves. You guys are going to be making your way towards their essential church-esque kind of thing. What you guys are going towards. Hold on one second.
No, now. No, just kidding.
No, now.
1.
Dude, I do that to my partner at work all the time. They're like, just give me a second. I'm like, okay, 1, 2.
Get
That's just like,
smacked.
shut up.
As you guys are being directed along your way, you guys start following kind of like the general passage of gnomes, just kind of like they already like have this like weird meld where they just start pointing you which way you guys need to go. You start following through these random labyrinth of different tunnels, and eventually you end up into an open area. And in this open area, there is a singular stone kind of situated in the middle. It has like little pock marks, like that could like fit other things inside of it, and some of them are populated with like little crystals popping out of them. And you see that there is one of the deep gnomes just kind of like in an open arm celebration of this thing sitting in front of them. And you have a pretty good idea that this is going to be Gurnik. As you start to approach him, he turns around to you, and you see that he's got this like flowing robe of just what looks to be potato sack with like red liners to it. So it's very humbling. It's very minuscule for what it is. But you see that he's got like a bit of a stockier build. He's not like the lean kind of figure that you see amongst the other deep gnomes, but he's kind of got like stockier, almost like it's like kind of like buff maybe underneath him. You're not entirely sure.
Priest. Okay.
Yes.
Good
You
to know.
see that he turns around and he's just like, children, welcome.
Father? Sorry.
Maybe? I don't know. You look a little tall.
Yeah.
No, I'm a man of the priest. I am celibate.
Okay.
But no. Welcome to the Steadfast Stones. And as you take a look around as he's motioning to the Steadfast Stones, you notice that there's only one.
Sorry, that's not funny at all.
No. It's quite all right. We've lost some of our stones' ways. And that'll be where you're going. Hopefully you can reconnect us to our other stone, and then we can have a proper connection to some of our other areas around Blingdenstone. We would love to recover some of our other areas. And as I understand it, Sini has sent you to me to help with this situation. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Marvelous. One thing I do have to warn you, though. Going on this area, I'm sure she has told you that no one's ever come back.
Yeah, she did.
This is mostly true.
Mostly.
Those that have come back have been, well, we've been unable to turn them back from the stone that they've turned into.
Oh.
That would have been nice to know.
Mhm.
Well, from what I understand is that she at least believes you enough to be that of Hardy Adventures, otherwise she wouldn't be sending you this way. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Hard enough.
hardy enough.
Marvelous.
So fucking cool. Sorry.
No cursing in this.
Sorry, Father. I have sinned.
Everything we have faced, we have defeated. So this task will not be anything insurmountable.
Have we, though?
Wait, no.
Well, I'm sure I
I
have as much confidence in you as you need.
thanks, Father.
Thanks. That's worth a lot.
Well, yes, I can bestow many a blessing upon you to help you.
Mm.
But if
Hmm.
you so choose to act such a way, that is fine. You can go through it without.
Fine.
Additionally to the stone statues we were able to return at least. Again, we've not been able to revert them back just yet. Hopefully this connection will allow us to it. And he procures a little kind of gemstone from his pocket, and he holds it out to you, and you see a little ruby gemstone, and it's got some like swirls going along inside of it.
What that?
As he hands it to you, who would like to hold on to the gem?
I'll take it.
Okay, he hands it to you, Gruk. And as you go to hold on to it, he like closes your hand around it. And he goes, "Please take care of this. This is a spell gem, and we use these to help holy our sacred sites. You will find another steadfast stone, such as this." And he holds back to the previous stone, standing probably about like 15, 20 feet tall. Looks to be like made out of a stalagmite. And it's got those little pock marks, and you see that it's filled with some other gems as well as previous. Some of them are empty. And he goes, "You will find one like this, and we have a feeling that it's lost a lot of its touches. What we would ask of you is if you can place this similar stone inside of it, and we can have a connection back to it and slowly start to regain our populace back over there. Can you do that for me? Do you promise?"
I promise you this gem will go back in the other steadfast stone.
Thank you. To the other ones, please be aware that, again, we've lost many people here. I would hate to lose you all as well.
Yeah.
Lastly, you might find some of our previous history of this city. Please do not look on us in any ill will towards it, as we have been, well, we don't like to dwell on our history.
Can I ask why that is?
We choose to live in the now, because otherwise, remembering back whenever we were being slaughtered and captured and all of these other horrible things, they're not exactly things you want to be, sharing with your friends and family. You don't want to be reminiscing on those kinds of memories. We prefer to try and be happy with it. Those that are dead are now past. We continue moving forward.
Except for the ghosts.
Oh, you've met one of the ghosts.
Nope, don't want to.
Not yet.
Well,
I'm assuming you will.
good luck.
Are the ghosts friendly to you, Father?
No,
Oh.
To anybody, are they friendly?
for the most part, they can be ignored. Rather, they ignore you as well. However, some of them still hold on to some of their feelings as they were passing. So,
Gotcha.
be wary.
I have a feeling they will not like tall ones, will they?
I can tell you that they're not going to like the drow. Thankfully, none of you are drow, right? None
Right.
of you, none of you are being imaginable. And he kind of like gently like rubs his head like just barely over everyone's, well, for Nevira and Gwen's head, trying to like see if there's any like illusion magic.
No.
It's like, nope. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Just checking. Just checking.
Okay.
He does see Cutthroat that you're holding on to a special kind of a sword, and he asks you a question. But he's like, "Where did you get that? Where'd you pull that from?"
The sword?
Yes, the
I
spider.
found it on the ground after the cube incident. I just
Ah,
holding
understood.
on to it.
Tell her
Okay.
to get rid of that table.
That it may be. That it may be. I would be hesitant walking around with an insignia such as that around here, as we don't exactly take kindly to, preachers of Lolith. We don't want that.
Interesting.
Preachers of Lolith.
Okay. Yeah, I will try
If you
to
could
keep
cover that
that
up,
in
that'd be
mind.
great.
Yeah, I'll just kind of
Cover it up, burn
um
it, do anything else aside from, use it. We could banish
You
it
know
for
anything
you.
about these bracelets? by chance?
I'm sorry.
Do you know anything about these bracelets by chance?
Come here. I need. He takes your hands, kind of like flips them over to try to like take a look at them. As both of you are looking at them, you realize that like it was emerald, right? No, jade. Well,
Yeah. No, emerald
emerald
with gold. Yeah.
Right, emerald gold. The emerald in it. You notice that there's like a moving shimmer as you kind of like both like twist it over and over. And he's taking a look at it and he looks at it and he goes, "I'd be very careful around some of the northwestern caverns if I were you. And if possible, remove these."
I tried.
What did you do?
Hopefully your god finds you well.
I don't have one. Great.
Great. Cool.
Salt.
Do you guys have any more questions for Gurnik?
Which way do we go? Sorry.
Absolutely, sure. I can easily guide you towards so these will be going toward northeast caverns. I can lead you as far as the door. After that, I cannot proceed any further, as I must maintain my responsibility for the steadfast stone that we at least have here. Hopefully you all understand.
I get it. What about you, Gwen? Got any questions?
Who's Lolith? You said who was that?
Lolith is the spider deity of the drow.
Oh,
Those that follow in her wake. Well, I don't like to speak on them. And he's very grave in that tone.
Then
I gotcha.
why was it one of the? Wasn't it a deep gnome? I'm like asking these guys, and maybe the priest knows. Wasn't the deep gnome that got like engulfed by that thing? And we saw the skeleton remains inside. It was a deep gnome, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he could have, that slime could have swallowed anything up previously.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. I guess I didn't think about that.
But it could have been on. You don't know that. You know. Invader.
That is true.
What blessings can you do, Grenick?
I can at least grant you a blessing of protection amongst yourselves. I can bless your weapons if you need that as well.
We might need a couple of those blessings, yeah.
On your return, I shall safely grant this to you.
All right. Okay.
Still got the stone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right on. Anything additional?
Oh, quick question. What area should I avoid?
I'm sorry.
What area did he say I should avoid?
Avoid the northwestern caverns.
Northwest.
Should I add that to my inventory, by the way, or no?
No, I don't. No, not in D&D Beyond. No.
Okay.
I don't even think I can in this one. Oh no, I can. Okay. Yeah, I'll add it to you on Foundry.
All right.
It has a spell inside of it. Unfortunately, with the level of the spell gem, I don't think you can tell what it has inside of it.
Probably not.
Nope, you cannot tell. But you do know it's a ruby.
Excuse me.
But any additional questions?
Thank you.
Bless you, everybody.
Nope. Okay.
All right.
No.
Let me set up this next map. Well, as you guys are being led towards this section of Blingdenstone and walking with Gurnik Tapfinger,
He starts making his way over, and you guys can start to feel that there's like an air being in this new section as you guys are walking towards it. An air similar to what you guys had felt before walking into Blingdenstone, when you were hearing clangs of swords clashing and scream yelling. As you guys are making your way here, the priest stops at a door similar to what was the entrance door to Blingdenstone. He stops, turns around, and turns to you and says, "Now, before I let you all go, I want to make sure that every one of you is okay with moving forward. Because once you go through, the door is locking until you return."
Well, I guess I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm guessing we'll just knock and the door will open.
I shall remain here.
All right.
You shall remain here?
At the door.
He's
That's
not
good.
at this point.
I'll be on this side of the door. I'm not going through the door.
Okay.
All right. So you guys can go ahead and go through, and the door begins to open from the priest. And immediately as you open the door, I believe, who had opened that?
That was me.
It was you. You open the door, Cutthroat. You start to push it, and close the door.
It makes me nervous when you start talking like this.
Especially when you can see the dead bodies.
All right, I'll stop.
So,
No, I opened the door.
not a problem.
It's like in Minecraft. You just.
So you open the door, and you're immediately greeted with the smell of decay. Outside
Delish.
of what you can initially see, you hear that of sounds of fighting, almost like there's still some kind of attack going on inside of here. The priest immediately starts to begin backing away from the door and kind of covers his ears. As he closes his eyes, covers his ears, and he starts backing away from you guys. You can hear him like murmuring to himself in Gnomish.
The fuck did we get in ourselves?
What are you saying?
He's backing away.
Ah,
You
fine.
guys see immediately to your left a pile of skeletons surrounded in the previous blood of whomever's owners were there. They are all the skeletons of deep gnomes. As you guys start to make your way in a little bit further, so this will be for those with dark vision that can kind of see, because Nevira, you can't really see that far.
I mean, I can see like circles.
There are
And
some
that's-
circles in here.
Yeah.
Those circles, you see that to be the same of the fire beetles that you had seen in the original residence hall that are miraculously still alive in this area, or appear to be miraculously alive. They're covered in rusted cages, so they're still captive inside of here. Additionally, you see that there are some rainbow mushrooms growing along some of these walls that appear to be growing out of the blood of those fallen.
Oh.
Some of these skeletons
Nope.
you see appear to be that of adult gnomes. Some of them look to be children. And as you look to your right, you see that there looks to be a family of 3 laid out in front of you. And one of them looks to be that of a very small child skeleton.
There.
Where did they send a child into?
Do you not see
Come
it?
on.
There you go.
No, I was saying, why would they send a child into this? I saw it.
Why would they send a child into this?
Yeah.
Can
There's
we
something
do
wrong.
some investigations in this room?
Sure. You can go and roll for an investigation.
That's a 6.
6.
15.
15.
Oh, look at you, Gwen.
19.
19.
Guess I might as well try.
Yeah.
17.
17.
Pretty mushrooms.
Who rolled a 6?
Me.
Cutthroat, you are like disturbed at the fact that a child would be back here and dead, covered with the blood of, well, everything. There's so many skeletons. you're almost like unable to even count like which parts of skeletons are their own. Some of them look to be like mushed together, like they died together. You can't tell like what parts belong to who. For those that rolled higher than a 10, you are aware that the priest was talking about it was a history back here, that the town had previously been sieged, that this likely is not anything new, but rather closed up and forgotten and forced to stay inside of here as a tomb for those that were back here when the sieges occurred.
Remember, just ignore the ghosts if you see any.
At that, you mentioned a ghost.
God damn it.
So, Gruk, you mentioned a ghost?
Yep.
Doo-doo.
Oh shit.
Ooh, oh, did you guys see my measuring thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, you're right there. So Gruk, just on the edge, as you say a ghost, you almost see that of a skeleton rise up, and you see this just disheveled white hair little gnome just kind of like just shivering and looking out, and then it spots you and it locks eyes, and you can roll a Constitution saving throw.
15?
15? Hold 1 second. I know, I just immediately like interrupted the entire flow of this.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Brooke mentioned ghost.
No, he's fine. So you said 15?
Yep.
So you feel your bones turn to ice as you lock eyes with this ghost.
I got a fucking 15. Did I fail on that?
No. It'd have been worse if you did.
Okay.
But you feel your bones turn to ice. You cannot move from where you are at right now. As this ghost locks eyes with you, and you see that 1,000-yard stare, this whole connection between you, the entire world around you is gone aside from you locking eyes with this ghost. And you see the face of Bubba.
Oh, god damn it.
So this ghost looks at you, and do you remember what the last words Bubba had said to you was?
No. I don't think he said really anything other than just
he went gurgle, gurgle, it. But I believe he was asking about if he could have the next day off after this one because he was hurt.
Oh, yeah.
So you hear that echo on your head about like having the next day off, and you get like a little smile across your face as you're just like, oh, Bubba, and you see the ghost smile back at you, and then it is in front of you.
Sick.
So the ghost is now in front of Gruk. All of you see Gruk just locked with this ghost, and we are all gonna roll combat.
Are you fucking
Of course we fucking are.
All right. So that ghost immediately comes up to you, Narwhal, or to Gruk, and it is going to make a touch at you, and is going to try to grasp at you.
Oh,
It
boy.
is.
What would have happened if I failed the roll?
We don't want to talk about it.
All right.
You probably would have turned into stone.
Yeah.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
All right, cool. So as this ghost tries to like touch out at you, even though you were frozen, it's able to grab onto you, but you do not feel any of its effects as it's kind of latching onto you, and it stares down into you. You feel like its fingers like dig into you, almost as you see its fingers seep past your skin. And it's locking eyes with you, and it's just saying, "Turn back. Turn back now." It is going to be start of combat for Cutthroat.
I like. Okay. We see this, right? Like,
Yes, you do see this.
okay. I'll come here and I'll attack with my rapier, or at least attempt to. Oh, that is shit. 23.
23. 23 will hit.
Okay. Dan, I get to 10 for that. For that damage. That's just like stabbing at it. And then since Nevira's on the other side of it, sneak attack.
Yes.
That's
Sneak.
a 8 there. And then I'll do my additional damage to a creature, which is a 3. Oh,
Okay.
that's a yeah.
So you take a swipe at it and swipes through the ghost. Doesn't connect with anything as you swipe through, but you see the ghost noticeably react to being, well, trying to be attacked at. It turns to look at you, Cutthroat, and it goes, "They're coming. We have to go." And it flies back immediately to where it came from.
Coming.
You just see it disappear. As it goes flash and disappear, you notice that it was flying away, and you guys pick up on some of the sounds you weren't hearing before. Again, with the swords clashing, some screaming of other people surrounding from around here is what you're starting to pick up now. And you notice that there's a crashing of water sound, that of to be maybe a waterfall in this area.
Are the ghosts still stuck in the day of the siege? When it all happened? Like a time loop or like a memory kind of thing?
Or there's just something that's still here and they're trying to warn us about it.
Entirely up to you. If you guys are still talking, otherwise, I'm assuming you guys want to keep moving.
Can I go follow where that went?
Sure.
Like, do we see the direction that it went?
Yes, you did see the direction it went. So as you start making your way through, you start like kind of like trapezing your way around some of these skeletal bodies, trying to be respectful of where they are at. As you start making your way, and you see that it ended up, or at least has gone the direction towards a skeleton on the kind of shore/coastline. You're not exactly sure what to call it, but on the edge of a water rim, and it is beside that of a rock.
Well, guys, I found a shore thing over here, and the skeleton that ghost may have came from. You, Gruk, should come over here and see if this is anybody. Maybe if there's anything.
Does this stone look like the stone that we need to put the gem in? Or
No.
I wouldn't think it'd be that close, but
No.
Okay.
The other one was like 15 or 20 feet tall, so I would imagine we have to find something of relatively the same size.
I see some staircase up here, up ahead. If you go north, there's a staircase that's up there.
Yes, I apologize. I keep forgetting to describe the rest of these scenes. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
As you guys,
No, I mean you're fine.
as you guys start making your way towards that, you do see the skeleton sitting beside a lone rock. Additionally, what you can see from here is that this expanse, you do hear this waterfall crashing down. You can't see anything really just due from the darkness, but you can feel like that like soft mist spraying up at you, kind of coming from this waterfall-esque area. You see to the left and to the right of where you believe the edge of all this water kind of lines up, as you do see two spiraling staircases going up, and they go into some kind of alcove, seemingly where the waterfall is coming out of. But you see the staircase as they go up. You see there's like some lights coming out from the top of these staircases.
Is there anything on this skeleton or underneath that rock?
You can roll perception.
Don't let me down.
Don't let me down.
Damn it, dice! You let me down. That's a 7.
7. You don't see anything additional. You do notice that he's got like his hand like tucked underneath of the rock.
Can I try moving the rock?
Sure. Go ahead and give me strength.
Hey, Gruk, you want to try moving the rock too? Maybe if short shit doesn't do well.
You try and get your little fingers up underneath there as you try lifting it up, but for some reason this rock appears to be like pretty stuck on for whatever it is, and you're surprised that the skeleton was able to get its hand underneath it.
Son of a bitch.
Does anybody else see the hand underneath the rock?
Yes,
Anybody
that's why I
else?
was trying to move it.
Hey, technically, you didn't see it. I saw it.
We're not right here. Gruk,
Hmm?
can you please move this rock?
Yes, I can move the rock.
Thank you.
I can help you too if you need it.
No help needed.
Go for it.
No help.
Go and roll for strength.
Gwen, do you know anything about this particular rock?
13?
13 to lift it up.
Okay.
So you unearth it and you see that this person has kind of like a skeletal hand, and it's like in the like it's got like 3 fingers like underneath what looks to be like a ring, and some sand is like moved away from it. Sorry, not sand. Like some like rocks are like moved away from it. So it's got like his hand. It's like underneath like a ring of some kind. It's like a maybe like a handle.
I don't
Hmm.
know. Can we investigate this handle further?
Sure. It looks to be like some kind of handle. What would be like a box of some kind.
Okay, so not like a grenade, like kind of like pin to pull.
Not that you are aware of.
It might not be a good idea to disturb the belongings of the dead.
Well, I unfortunately don't know how to listen, so I'm going to disturb the belongings of the dead and open that.
Alright, you're just an asshole.
So you go to open it and you kind of like lift up the skeleton hand with it. So the skeleton's hand kind of like comes along with opening up the box. You see that there's some gems inside of there. Look to be just like, well, sorry, not just some gems, rather. You see that there's like a handful of like quartz in there. There's 6 quartz. So you see there's 6 quartz in there, and then you also see that there's a flask of some kind in there with like some kind of like viscous silver liquid.
Is there like a way I could bring like a torch out or something?
Yeah, do you want a
Do you
torch?
have one?
Do you have a torch?
Don't think I have a torch. That's the thing.
Then no, you would not be able to pull the torch out.
Are the like where the firebugs are in? Are they like detachable?
They're stuck inside of their rust cages.
I've got a lantern that's got the bullseye effect. I can turn that on, although it's just gonna shoot in like one direction, but
We can make it not do that.
sure. We'll do that. Oh look.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna totally take the handful of those 6 quartz and that flask with the silver liquid.
Okay. If you want to go ahead and I'll add the silver liquid one to you, and then if you just want to add 6 quartz.
Yeah, that's gonna go in my backpack. Yup, you're welcome.
All right, I added that to, I believe I added it to your backpack. You should be able to refresh and see the extra thing that I added to your backpack.
Okay.
Should be pretty obvious.
Yes.
So as you lift that up, you kind of like feel the air get colder around all of you.
You're so welcome.
You are
We're
so
about to
welcome.
get attacked. This is why we don't disturb the dead.
Nope. Who's ready for more combat?
Woo!
So you feel the air get colder all around you, and you hear that like sound of all the like clanging of stuff just barely on like, the edge of like all of your visions come to a stop. And you feel that something has changed in here in this entire room.
Ooh.
Everyone want to go ahead and roll for initiative?
Maybe I can roll a little better. Nope. Okay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
2 dirty 20s. But all right, we will go ahead and begin combat. So for the 2 dirty 20s over here, Cutthroat, it is your turn. To give you an idea of what just happened, ooh, you don't even get to see any of them on your vision. Nice. You are just aware that something is wrong.
Okay.
No, nothing's in your vision. You can't see these. You can't see the enemies.
I'm just gonna step into the water.
Step into the water.
Yeah.
Okay. You should be able to
Just
move your
gonna-
character. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
she's
just gonna
water
like.
dancing.
I'm just gonna just get in there and I guess hold my action or to like defend myself.
Okay. So you're holding an action. So are you waiting? Are you waiting to do a reaction, or you're just waiting for the turn order to be over?
Like I guess a reaction. So if
Okay.
something
So
like
you have
were
to say
to come
something
at me,
specific to trigger your reaction.
like if I feel like somebody's like hurting me,
Feel something's
would
hurting you. Okay.
try to react to wherever I
Okay. So
believe
something
it's at.
attacks you, there'd be a reaction.
Yes.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Nevira.
Okay. Also, kind of just ready my action for if anything attacked me. But
Okay,
I also
so-
want to ask my boots.
Yeah, you don't see anything, do you?
No, I don't see anything. I also want to ask my boots where the stone is that we need to get to.
Sure. 1 and 2, you know what to do. 3 and 4, it's kind of confusing. 5 and 6, they go on their own. 3.
There's boots.
I'm not even the one doing it. Those are yours.
I know. My boots dice are not useful.
They are not exactly responsive to what you were trying to do.
Son of a bitch. Okay, I'll just ready my action if someone attacks me.
All right, someone attacks you. All right. Doo-doo. What is the movement on this guy? Ooh, they have that much. Okay.
Oh my god.
And then
It's all the way over there.
what? It should not show you guys, but okay, whatever. Alrighty. All right, we're gonna go. We'll go right here. Does that come in anyone's vision? Yeah, kind of.
I can
Out
kind of see it.
a little bit. Out from the dark, you guys see a similar spectral visage start to make its way out from the edge of out from the darkness, essentially. And it's taking a look around and taking its best guess at who's the one to kind of interrupt this thing. Nevira, do you point?
No.
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I pointed.
All right. So you point, and the ghost locked eyes with you at first, Nevira, and it sees you point, and you just feel this like gaze slowly start to transfer over, and it looks over at you, Cutthroat. How far are
Do
you?
I even
40 feet?
No.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, you're within sight distance. You're within 60 feet to see it. So here's what it does. Oh, each. Nice. Okay.
No.
All of you give me a wisdom saving throw.
Good. Thank God I'm a halfling. Thank God I'm a halfling. 11.
Got an 8.
The hell?
Gruk,
Sorry.
you
Wisdom
want to roll
saving
wisdom
throw.
saving throw?
Sick. 18.
Motherfucker.
All right. Gruk, you take a look and you see all of your friends act almost like how you did. Cutthroat and Nevira, is that an 8 or 11? Wisdom saving
No,
throw. I see there's an
no,
8 in there and 11.
No, I've forgotten. Hold on.
The
Looks
first
like
one
it
you
should
rolled
be-
was an 8. It's a 7 plus
No,
1.
that's cutthroat. I did. Okay, where's
You
mine?
did.
No, there's
Your
2 of them in
first
there.
one was the wisdom saving throw.
Oh, so I have a. It was my first one was, a 1.
No, it wasn't.
But
Your first one was a 7.
no, it was a 1.
It's a 7
Wait,
plus
I'm
1.
7 plus 1.
Then you
which
rolled a
you
10
did
plus
eight.
1.
Oh, you know what? The 1 looked like a 7, or the 7 looked like a 1. So that's
I
why
mean,
I
hey, yeah, you are correct. Okay, so you rolled
We'll
an
have
8.
to go with the 8.
All right.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Can't
So,
read.
you guys had already seen a previous ghost saying that you need to get out. And you see this ghost does not look nearly as pleased. It's almost like this might be those you should have been running from. Gwen, you rolled a 10. You see at this ghost, and this ghost, you lock eyes with it, and its eyes pierce down into you, and you see that of the war that you had been a part of, that you had helped and you had saved. But you see it from the other side of things, that no, the other side had won. It is you being slain this time. You are frightened for 1 minute. What that means is you have to run away as far as you can from the target that frightened you.
Oh, shit. Sorry, nope, you go ahead. Just kidding.
Nevira, you rolled an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Describe your hair.
It's kind of a choppy black at the shoulders.
Can you roll a d4 for me?
No, that D4, that one sucks. I never use the name. Fucking hell.
Is that a D4?
Was that a 4?
Oh, D4. Nope, that's D6. Sorry.
D4, D4, D4.
D4. Where's my D4?
It's the
What'd
pyramid.
you get?
Triangle.
Fire.
Triangle.
Huh?
It's the
What?
pyramid. D4.
Pyramid.
Triangle.
This one. This
I'm
one.
trying. I know. Hold on. I can't find it.
Come on.
Oh, there it is. It's itty. It's itty bitty. 3.
3. How old are you?
I think I'm like. What did I say? I was like 25. I think.
You're now 55.
Come on, get out.
As you feel your body slowly start to decay just as this ghost has. Your normally perfect chopped black hair that you had now has multiple streaks of gray flying through it. You feel your heart ka-gum, 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 slow. As you are no longer the useful Nevira Midvalor that you once were. Cutthroat, where'd you roll? You
I
also rolled an 8?
8. Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
33.
What color's your hair? Describe your hair to me.
It's a dark green. It's kind of long.
Like a sea algae green?
Yeah.
You want to roll a d4 for me?
Not really, but I will.
Damn it! I'm a settled adult now.
That's a 2.
It's
I
a 2?
think.
You
Yeah.
said you were 33?
Yeah.
You're now also 53.
Yeah.
You feel yourself slowly start to age that of the ghost has, and you feel your heart ga-gung, 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 slowly start to slow down. And you are no longer the youthful Leon Cutthroat Kimberly that you once were. As this ghost has now also transpired itself onto you. That'll be the ghost's turn.
I got
Now
a
we get another
question.
one. Do what?
Since we readied our actions, would that?
It was not a hurting action.
Okay. Just what I just thought about it.
I was told if it does damage, and that's what the reaction says it has to be. It has to be something specific. It has to be you see an enemy come out, a creature comes within X feet of you, someone hurts somebody else.
Yeah.
That's why I just had to ask.
Yep.
So sorry, I'm not going to allow anything out of that one.
Nope, that makes sense. I was just wondering. I thought about it.
This
Damn
one starts to
rules.
come out. Gwen and Gruk. Gruk, you were not affected by this. Gwen, you were simply frightened by one of the ghosts. And then Gwen and Gruk, you see to your guys' left, you see another ghost come out from here. And you see that this one's kind of like missing one of its arms. It's got some holes inside of it, and it's got part of its face like slashed all the way through. And this is not a deep gnome ghost that you see from there. You are very familiar. This is a drow ghost.
Neat.
And this one, how? Okay, that's be that far away. Okay. This one is not going to do anything on his turn. And then this one is going to come in, and you see a second ghost fly in. This one is that of a deep gnome that had previously been taken out, and you see that his legs are that of stumps as this creature comes flying out from the side as well. Grok, it's now your turn.
Okay.
I promise I'm not bullying any of you.
Not yet.
Not
You're
yet.
not good. You all good. This is how things go. We haven't got our
It
shit rocked
happens.
in a while, so
I'm about to get shit fucking
Yeah.
pushed in.
no.
Yeah, this is where we die.
No.
This is where all of Nevira's backstories and drawings and everything else just go right out
Just
the
go
In the trash. Just delete. Because there's no point.
No, they
Yeah.
could just be used for a different character. You'll just play as your brother.
Or the other guys.
Well, I mean, that's the whole point, is like making backstories for that. It's just like, no, 'tis I, the twin.
Crap, I'm older than my brother now.
I am Nevira Jr.
Yeah.
I'm the older sibling now. Yay!
You are. You've aged to be 55?
Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah, it
well,
said
what
1d4 times 10.
would be the best course of action? I think
I got
running
a
away.
3 too. Like, I thought that was a good roll.
What did you roll on the d6? Did you roll a 6?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Not even the slightest.
Sorry.
What would be the best idea?
I don't
Run
know.
away!
Yeah, run away!
Put the stuff back in the box.
Or yeah, do that.
Yeah, cutthroat. Do not disturb the dead and their belongings. I can't listen. I'll disturb the dead and their belongings.
Yeah, it's fine.
You
You
know,
never would have found it if you didn't.
you can always grab the stuff from her and put it back in the box.
Actually, yeah.
You're gonna come out to the water and hang out with me?
I'm gonna try to grab the box of stuff that she stole.
I mean, that's between you two, not me.
I mean, if that's what you're trying to do, that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm taking the box of stuff that you stole.
Okay, you take the box of stuff.
All right, cool.
I'm sorry, there's no DM thing in there.
Shove it back in under the rock.
Yeah,
Shove it back in the-
I'm gonna put the box down, then lift up the rock and try to put the box back in the shit.
Okay, doke. You happily do so.
Cool.
You take a
And
look
then-
and you see that these ghosts do not appear to have changed.
And then I'm also gonna put the skeleton's fingers, like the 3 fingers, under the handle too.
No, that's too many actions. Nah,
Okay.
the ghosts do not appear to have anything changed.
All right. I guess that would have to be it then.
This ghost.
Because I don't know what else I would be able to do.
Gwen, you see a third ghost come in from the vision.
Sick.
Gwen, it is now your turn.
I'm frightened, right? So
Yes, you are frightened. So you have to take as much space as possible to move away from this ghost here specifically.
Gotcha.
Run, Gwen, run!
Run! Run where? There's 4 of them.
Run away! Run away! Try and find the stone.
Oh god. I don't know.
Trying to
Can I
find
make
the
any
stone.
kind of like perception or like or arcana or something to be like, how do we make this ghost calm down? Like anything like that? Or
You can do Arcana.
okay. 17?
With the 17, the previous ghost that had come after Gruk, you remember that from Cutthroat, she need only take 1 swipe at them.
Okay. I will relay that to the group. I guess like okay, if they're not gonna leave, I guess we have to hit them.
One
Or
swipe, you
try
said?
to. Yeah. She is
Dawnbringer would be real nice right now.
30 feet away from me.
Any magical weapon would be really good.
Hey! Cutthroat and that damn spider thingy.
Can't use that.
Oh.
Why not? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can only move 25, so I'm wondering if I should go towards it or try to do more of a protection against if they try to hit us again.
You
I
have
don't
to
really
use
know.
your movement to run away from that ghost.
Yeah, you said the one on top, or I'm afraid from everyone.
The one up top. This one up here.
Okay.
You could run towards the left towards the other ghosts, but it cannot be towards the ghost that frightened you.
Right. I'm wondering, do I go towards the group or try to go towards this guy over here?
You can try. Off 25
okay.
though? Yeah.
Yeah. That one right there? I'll try. All right. Oh, that's so dangerous. Nope, I'm not doing that. I'm immediately afraid.
You're
I'm
immediately
gonna go.
afraid? Good.
I'm
good,
like,
good,
if
good,
I'm
good.
right here, there's like 3 of them right in front of me. Nope, I'm going over here and I'm gonna do a protection and just be right next to anybody.
To be right next to anybody? Oh,
Yeah,
let me make sure you guys got your shields on. There we go. All right. Do you want to do anything else? Do you want to ready it or ready in action kind of thing, like a reaction?
Yeah, can I like ready a reaction if they try to hit any like Gruk or Nevira right next to me?
Pick one.
Just be ready. Okay. Nevira, she's smaller.
Okay.
And old.
And old. Wow, Nevira, cool hair. What happened? Oh, this ghost is going to fly in. So you now see that you have like essentially summoned a hodgepodge of these 5 ghosts that have been coming up and risen from these other skeletons. One of them missing both of its legs. One of them's missing an arm. It's got holes in through it. There's a drow ghost in here. And then there's also that of what looks to be like a child ghost that just appeared from here. So this last one is a child ghost. You just see a very small little tiny dome. It is, what can I do?
Nothing. I'm just kidding.
Hi, cat.
I'm up in your business. Booty hole. I'm
Ooh,
so
I'm gonna do
sorry.
that.
What
All
you
right, so
gonna
this
do?
one, you just see the ghost child as it kind of like falls up, and you just see it just standing like a very small Victorian child staring deeply into your soul, and you see it dissipate.
Nice.
Cutthroat, it's now your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. Hold on. I gotta measure. I guess. I don't know what to do.
Attack it.
Huh?
Attack it.
Oh, well, I can't make it to that one. Not really.
Oh.
No, she decided to go into the
I
water.
can't make it. Yeah, I went to the water.
You can't use your water?
I said.
No water
Good
power?
luck, everybody. I could make it rain. I don't think it's gonna do anything, but I could try.
I don't know what make it rain means, but
Sure. You know what? Let's just try. I'll step a little bit closer. And then I'm going to use my create or destroy water.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do yeah, do it like right there. And then in that cube, I can make rainfall and extinguish any flames in the area if there are any.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all that does really.
Okay, so you just make it you start having it rain.
Mm-hmm.
Did that have to use a spell slot for that?
Yeah.
Create or you have one cast of it. Got it. One charge. Got it. So you start making it rain just in that very small section. So you just start pelting it down, and you see that that of the old blood. You start to see it start to bubble a little bit. It starts just draining towards you, towards the water. Kind of starts falling in towards where the waterfall's at. So you're making blood come towards you.
Nice.
Nice. Anything additional?
Sick.
No, that's it.
All right. Nevira.
Perfect. Okay, I'm shooting one of the ghosties. This one right there in particular. Back to that. Okay. 15?
That'll hit. What are you hitting with?
My crossbow bolt.
Okay.
6.
As you loose an arrow through it, you see it pierce, and you see the ghost slowly start to dissipate around it. And it goes, and ghost disappears.
Great. And then I'll use my crossbow bolt expert damager, and let me see if I can shoot the other one. Sweet, 30 feet. Let's do that again. 20, dirty 20.
Nice. Loose an arrow, same thing.
Yeah, there's
Pierces it, dissipates, and you see the ghost get released.
cool.
That was the ghost that you were afraid of, Gwen.
Yeah.
Yay! No more afraid.
What is this template thing? How do I get rid of it?
What, my spell?
Yeah, how do I get rid of that?
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
I was gonna say.
I was like, I
if
could see
anything-
where the rain thing came down. I was like, right here.
I was gonna say, if anything, it just lasts one action. So once my turn came back around, it probably should have disappeared.
Oh, it rains for that short. Weird. Anything additional, Nevira?
Nope.
All right. This ghost here. This ghost is going to.
So I can't see any more ghosties.
Ooh, there we
Don't
go.
do it! Oh no!
You're the only one in reach of it.
It's blue like you.
Hey now, hold your phones.
You're an all-star. Get your game on.
You see this creature just kind of just gliding towards you, and you see it has its arm stretched out. Can you make a DC 13 charisma saving throw?
Okay. Don't let me down, dice. It let me down. That's a 5.
5.
Get rid of those dice.
Cutthroat, you see this ghost, and you see it kind of go into your throat as you get kind of choked up as it goes seemingly through you. Hold on one second. All right.
What's that smile for? Don't smile like that, Caleb. Is it nice?
Go ahead, re-smile like that, because I missed it.
Very excited smile.
Very, very excited smile. All right.
Because someone's gonna die.
No.
It's possessed by a ghost, not.
So,
Throat.
what'd you say?
I said someone's possessed by a ghost, and it's probably Cutthroat.
Cutthroat, you see this ghost go inside of you. To you, the ghost has disappeared. And you feel yourself turn. to look at your friends. Do you want to say anything?
What the fuck? This is not me.
Cool. None of your friends hear that.
Awesome.
All your friends see that the ghost has gone seemingly inside of you, and your eyes are no longer yours. Yeah, you are possessed.
You want to talk about this?
Do we want to talk about this?
Are you saying that
Can
to
I
the
have-
ghost?
Yeah, I'm saying this to the ghost. Can I have my body back, please?
The ghost seemingly does not have very, very little interaction to you. Gruk, it is your turn.
Sick. The fuck do I do?
Can you like grapple her?
Do we know what
Keep
kind of
her.
ghost it was?
No.
I mean, yeah, I can grapple her.
Like keep her stowed. Maybe the ghost will escape her. You know, once she figures out you can't do anything because you have her grappled.
You're funny.
I know. It's the only guy.
Yeah, I guess I can do that. Let's go
It's the only
grapple.
it's the only thing I got.
Let's go grapple cutthroat.
Okay. Hey, Cutthroat, can you roll a contested strength for me? Against Gruk.
What's the strength check?
Yep. I can do the roll, if it so needs, but I'm just like, you already got your character thing in front of you.
Yeah, no. I just want to make sure it's just a strength check.
Yep, it'll be contested strength.
That's a 10.
10.
12.
12. Cutthroat, you get grappled by Gruk.
Okay.
So you were aware that your friend is trying to like bear hug you right now.
Friend.
No, not friend.
No, not friend.
I think there should be a G in here somewhere, I thought. Yeah, anyways. So yeah, Cutthroat is now grappled. Whose turn is it? Gruk, it's still your turn. Anything additional or not?
Not sure how I could really exorcise a ghost. Or if there even is a possibility.
The only thing that the priest had given you was that gem, and he was telling you to use it on the steadfast stone.
I could try doing some damage, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right.
Maybe don't
You
use.
already did a
any
grapple
weapons.
as an action, though. What's up, Nevira?
No.
Oh wait. Oh.
Fine.
Damn it. That's so stupid with this maneuver. Because I have to take the attack action.
Which you can't
But
do.
since I'm I can't do that. Because I don't have extra attack. I need one more level. I'm sorry. Someone else trying to do some damage, maybe?
Okay, is your turn over then?
Yeah, sorry.
All right, ghost turn. This ghost is just kind of like taking a look at the situation at hand, and it is going to just out of reach. Starts flying
Aw.
its way towards. I know.
So sad.
I'm so
Oh,
sad.
sad.
It is sad. Can I do?
No. You
No,
can't.
I can't. All right.
I did.
No, you're right. I can't.
I was just joking, and then it's like, nope, I can't. Alright.
All right. Well, what it is going to do then is, as it starts to fly up towards you, it's going to and slowly disappear. Gwen, it's going to be your turn.
What the hell? Is it gone or is it just invisible?
Invisible.
No.
Oh, God, too spooky. Okay.
3
Too
spooky,
spooky.
5 me.
What do we do with Cutthroat? Do we?
Gruk could have used his gem on her, maybe, possibly. I don't know.
I mean, if I hypothetically slap her in the face, would the ghost get out of her?
Maybe. I mean, as long as we don't do any damage with weapons, I think we're good.
All right, I apologize greatly. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna. Can I unarmed strike her?
You get unarmed strike, and it's an automatic hit because she's grappled.
Okay, it's 4 damage. There's no
Okay.
modifiers on that. It's just 4.
4 damage.
Anybody know any kind of religious words? Yeah.
Power cries compels you, and I take some of the water from the water and just start splashing her in the face.
All right, so you slap her. Cutthroat, you feel Gwen slap you.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you splashed water on her?
Yeah.
It's like holy water.
Get out of there.
All right, marvelous. As you try and do that, it doesn't seem to have like any effect. You just see Cutthroat's body kind of like shake at you in kind of like anger, and you still see that the eyes are that of, well, not Cutthroat's, and you see that there might be like a potential thing happening in there.
Hit her harder.
Hit her hard.
I don't want to. Oh, I don't want to.
All right, hey, no, leave it to me.
Anything additional?
Caleb, do I need to do a DC 15 with the wisdom saving throw?
For not you, no, because it's the ghost. So no, I don't believe so.
Okay. I didn't
Because
know.
that's you. Because you're being possessed, so it's not you. Otherwise, yes, I do see what you're pointing out.
Okay.
And it, you know, honestly, the situation doesn't really change. All right, anything additional for Gwen?
I don't think I can, other than try to see if that one ghost is actually gone or it just disappeared, or like is invisible. I don't know
You
if I can do that
can
now.
take a look around, but otherwise you don't see anything. The ghost seemingly disapparated into nothing.
That's my turn then. I can't really do anything else then. Yeah.
All right.
Oh God.
It is going to come out of ethereal.
I'm sorry. What?
Do what?
What did you just say?
I said it's going to come out of ethereal.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to be right on top of you, Gwen.
Gwen!
No.
No. That's like the most softest. Oh. So this is that little Victorian child-esque gnome thing that you had seen previously disappear and just reappear, and it is now right on top of you, and it is also grabbing at you. It is going to... Ooh, dirty 20.
Oh no.
I'm assuming a 20 hits you.
Hang on. I don't think I have any reaction that'll help with this. Yeah. Good. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So this creature comes up to you, and it's essentially this very small, like little gnome child just comes up, and it's got its arms out to you, kind of like and then you realize that like those like hands immediately turn into like like daggers. It is going to roll for damage. 15 necrotic.
Oof. Okay.
That's not bad for a 46, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oof.
Could have been way worse.
Still
Yeah.
standing, but I don't love it.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Necrotic damage is taken away from your max health points.
Is it?
I have no idea.
I'm looking it up now.
I want to say necrotic is taken away from your max HP before it starts affecting anything else.
I don't know what you mean by that anyways.
Sorry.
I don't either.
Yep, pay no attention. It does not do what I thought it had done. What is it that I'm thinking?
Good.
I'm thinking of something else that affects your max HP. I think it's a certain
Okay.
spell that does it.
Okay.
But yeah, you very small child touches at your neck, and you feel that like bubbling, sizzling feeling as like you feel like your skin slowly start to like decay.
Oh, you little shit. Okay.
Oh
Ow.
yeah, it's a little shit. Cutthroat, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
That's a great question.
Fight the demon inside.
Fight the demon inside, exactly. Is there any chance that I can like try to do, I guess, like a constitution like attack
You're
on
welcome to try. It'll be a DC
Like
20.
what? Like what? Punch yourself in the face?
like mentally like get the hell out of me or something, kind of like punch, if you will.
It'll be a DC 20 if you want to try.
Well, that was 18 on my roll plus 2 for my constitution. 20.
Alrighty. So you feel that you're kind of slowly starting to regain a bit of control of yourself, but this ghost is still there with you. You are still possessed this round.
Get out of me. That's what I'll say. But
Nevira, it is your turn.
I'm gonna shoot at the child ghost. That it has a hold of Gwen.
You are within
That's-
10 feet.
Disadvantage. I know. I'd have to switch my dagger, which takes a time.
Is it hold on, let me double check.
you could just drop it and then your action. That would still be an action though, so she couldn't actually.
Sorry,
hit, so.
10 feet, you're fine. If it was on that 5 feet, that's within the melee distance, then there's disadvantage. Otherwise, you can still shoot crossbow like normal.
14.
Sorry?
15.
You said 14?
Mm-hmm.
You shoot, and you blast this ghost as well. Slowly start to dissipate in front of Gwen, as it
Great.
also disappears.
Okay. What the fuck
They don't
else
have
do I
that
do?
high of an AC, which is just a little
Right.
irritating.
Fine. But I can't shoot cutthroat. I don't know what to do.
Murder,
I mean, it did, but
cutthroat.
Technically, nobody's stopping you. You can do as you please.
it's not the best idea. What do I
Look
do?
at that big ass booty. Sorry.
Okay. I just I can't ready to action as bonus action, right?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay. Then I'm sure.
I know,
Cheeto's
Cheeto,
mad at
right?
you. How dare you end your turn like that? Why don't you slap your friend?
Well, that would take
See?
more things.
All right, it is this ghost turn. So the ghost possessing you, Cutthroat. The ghost possessing Cutthroat.
Okay.
Cutthroat, you feel like this ghost is like trying to talk to you through some kind of language that's unfortunately just too much of a barrier for you to understand as you're trying to. Are you wanting to try and comprehend?
Yes.
Okay, Constitution saving throw. Need a 15.
Motherfucker.
I told you to
Eight.
switch dice. Switch
Shut
dice.
up! You have no better luck than I do.
I'm doing better than you. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not possessed.
Just download Better Luck, easy peasy.
Just download Better Luck. Cool.
Be a halfling.
6 psychic damage.
Ooh.
So as you were trying to comprehend this language, it's unfortunately just too much of a barrier for you to task, and your head begins to start splitting at the pain of trying to understand what this creature is trying to convey to you through its anger. You're just on the tip of your tongue of trying to figure this out, but unfortunately, it's not able to kind of come to you as it escapes and it is released, and you are back to yourself.
Oh.
And I still got her grappled.
You still got her grappled.
Good.
Believe now. So is that ghost turn? So it'd be Gruk's turn. I don't know why it skipped over.
skipped over.
It skipped over Gruk for some reason.
Are you back to yourself yet?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Please stop shouting in my ears.
Tell me something that Cutthroat would only tell me.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you that.
What's the
I haven't
crew?
I'm
known
not letting
that
you go.
long.
I'm not
Who are the
letting you
people
go
on
there.
your ship? What are the names?
You got dog, and you got the cutie, and then you got the money maker, and yeah, birds. Salt Baron, my crew.
The fight's
I'm missing one. No, it's not.
We know.
I'm
just trying to
shaking.
talk.
My head hurts.
We don't know what else to do. So.
Can you put me down now?
I don't know. Are you back to yourself yet?
I already told you I was.
Well, how do I know that?
I don't. I. That's a great question. You
What-
have to
what's
just
her-
trust me.
What's her eyes look like?
Oh yeah, I could look at her eyes. What's her
Turn
eyes look
around.
like? We'll just turn her around and just.
They are back to normal.
All right, I guess you're close enough back to yourself.
Oh,
So put her down.
Thanks.
Yeah, put her down.
Oh, I guess it's fair. I am also 20 years older too.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, when the fuck did you get older?
I don't know.
You didn't have so many wrinkles.
Gruk, is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. I'm wanting to make sure because I was just like, I don't know what's happening right now.
We're talking mid-fight. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we're talking mid-fight, you know?
That's fine. This one's going to do.
Because technically we can't see any ghosts.
You're correct. Hey, Nevira pops up right next to you.
Okay. What do you want me to do? What'd you say? What?
You don't have to roll anything. It's not trying to possession or anything like that. It can't do that. Or no, it can't. Oh, it is a bonus action. Look at you go.
No.
Hey, give me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
Charisma.
19.
What?
19.
Why does she get a charisma?
What do you mean? Why'd she get a charisma? The possession is the possession is a charisma saving throw. Everything after, technically, to pull it back, technically I shouldn't have allowed you to even try and roll out of the possession because there is no getting out of it until you hit 0 hit
Right.
points.
Nice. Okay.
Or something else that I hinted at and didn't want anyone to use because they were like, no, don't use that yet.
The stone.
So this ghost tries to like reach out to you, Nevira, but unfortunately it is not able to overtake you. And that is going to be its turn. Courtney, your turn? Or not Courtney. Fucking Gwen.
My name is Courtney.
I saw the dot for Courtney and I was just like, why is it underneath Gwen?
Underneath. I'll move it.
No, you're all good. That's why I was confused. I was like, wait.
My turn?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna
Shoot it,
smack
shoot
that
it.
ghost.
Smack that ghost.
I'm gonna smack him. Shit, does it 8 smack? I don't know.
Don't smack.
Don't smack. Okay.
It don't smack.
All right.
Fun to say, but-
Can I action surge?
Yes.
I'll just- Okay, we'll do that. I'm gonna smack him again.
Smack it again.
Please hit
It's me.
14.
It's smack.
Oh, thank you. Okay. And we do a smack. 11 damage.
As
Yay!
you described to me as you swing through.
Gwen is hurt. She is scared extremely. Her friends are now old. She's like, we gotta get out of here. And then just like very wildly just kinds of smacks and just like not even like a victory of like, okay, we gotta run now, guys.
You swip right through it as that ghost dissipates in front of you and the combat ends.
Yay!
Can I do a bonus action now or no?
Yes, you may.
I would like the second win before we get attacked again.
Okay,
Nice.
yeah, go for it.
Yay.
Must be nice.
Actually, you want to just have one of my healing pots?
Nah, you can hold on to that. I don't want you to. I actually have I do have a potion of healing. I could just use my own actually. Yeah, I'll just use one of my own.
How do I?
What is it? 2d4? Okay.
Yeah, I have about 8 potions of healing, so
I only have 2, so I do 2d4.
if you need one, I have
got
them.
That is
And
a
I bought
6
them
plus 2.
specifically for this trip. And I've used about 2% of those items that I have bought.
I gotcha. So I get back 8.
So what I'm hearing is hurt you guys more.
No,
No,
no, no, no, no, no, no.
No?
No, no, no. Maybe.
I'm already old enough. Don't hurt me anymore.
Oh, I
Hey.
didn't
Yeah.
even hurt you where it counts.
Yeah, bring the pain.
It counts in my age. I don't want to be old yet.
No pain
Yes.
will equal the amount of pain I felt last night.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Cutthroat is now 53.
Nevira is now 55.
Oh my god.
How old is everybody now?
55?
53.
Gruk, how old are you?
27.
I think he is now the youngest out of the group.
No,
No, Tom.
Tom is.
Tom?
Because he got his age
Yeah, because he's
reduced.
20. Remember,
to
he
like
got a
23.
couple
That's
years
right,
younger.
He had
And now
a
he's like 23 or something shit.
yeah, he had a Sands of Time potion. But,
I
all
need
right.
the same.
I'm gonna vote quick bathroom break after that fight.
Can the Cutthroat go back for the belongings?
Oh my god.
Can what?
No.
Why
You
not?
want to go back for it?
What's the ship?
No.
Again?
Fuck it,
No.
round 2. Let's go.
No.
Oh, I just gotta
No.
delete everything now. Thanks a
No,
lot,
you
Kai.
you can go. You can safely go back for the belongings.
I can.
You can safely go back for the belongings.
Fuck yeah.